What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
What's up, everybody? Give me just a second to get everything straightened out here. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind.
Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the Dow. We've been thinking for
Looks like everything's working well. Yeah. All right.
this is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed.
There goes the music. Let's pause that and start it back at the first of the song. That'll work. Then I can turn this up since it's not playing. And back to the intro. Here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Kim Cold here. Listen up, you guys are really mad at me because of my last broadcast. I disclosed a God dream where we were all instructed by God to subscribe to Cold Beer Confessional channel on Rumble and BitChute and Twitch and YouTube. Listen, it's not my fault. I have to disclose what I'm told by God. So don't get mad at me. If you want to do something about that, the best thing you can do is go into the comments section on his YouTube channel. Just imagine these guys are you guys going into the Will Bird's comments section and saying things like, your channel is trash, your sunglasses look ridiculous, you're not a real patriot, or, your wife can do better, just anything like that. And for those of you saying that actually that will help his channel because it will bring more engagement and it'll help the algorithms, I've already run this past Uncle Tessie. Uncle Tessie knows about algorithms, okay? There is nothing Nikola Tesla is more expert at than YouTube algorithms. And if he says it won't affect it, then it won't affect it. So I strongly suggest that you guys get into the comments section and call this guy an asshole.
Welcome, everybody. Call this guy an asshole. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me. It is Memorial Day. Nobody needs to wish me Happy Memorial Day or thank me for my service or anything today. The Memorial Day is, by definition, for those who didn't make it home, for those that gave all, and are now waiting over on the high ground, okay? Memorial Day is for those that didn't make it back. I have Veterans Day. So that's cool. I know a lot of people get them confused. I used to when I was a kid too. I have Veterans Day and every day. Hell, you guys thank me all the time. Like I'm something special, even though I'm not. But Memorial Day specifically is for people who didn't make it back, and the price they paid for the freedom. Several of my friends, I'm sure, people that you guys saw, have gone on to the other side, still in the fight. So thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good Memorial Day. I've got several things that I do on Memorial Day, some phone calls that I make and stuff, and I took care of all that. So here we are to do a stream. Not to be in any way, shape, or form disrespectful to anybody, but I can't talk about that stuff on the stream still. So I've got the things that I do and the people that I'm thankful for. But that's just between me and them, I guess. So let me switch this around. First of all, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are ready for a good show. If you want to support the show, you guys know how to do it. You can do bits. There's 500, 600, 700,000 1,000-bit donation animations. You can also do Buy Me a Coffee. Dono Clip is really cool. I'm going to try to see if Bullshiffer and Intel Lady want to do Dono Clip. The Dono Clip creator reached out to me and asked me if I knew any other streamers that would probably be interested in Dono Clip because they're trying to kind of broaden their horizon. And they've been doing a good job. Lots of improvements. They're real in touch with me, blah, blah, blah. I am broadcasting to Rumble right now. I'm on Rumble and Twitch. I would rather you watch on Twitch for right now, but something someone else said the other day got me thinking, well, two things. So I was thinking that, Rumble is up and coming, and YouTube keeps banning me when I get a big enough channel. They just ban me. So usually when I get around 10,000 followers or 10,000 subscribers, boom, channel gone. They've already given me a strike, which my content, I don't know why, my content completely conforms to the TOS. Usually it's about election denial, but it's other people that are denying it, not me. Like, it's Phil saying it, and I'm saying that's not true. So they have a clause in there for that. You're allowed to show people that violate TOS as long as you're there to dispute it, to do that stuff, to claim, it's not true, whatever. Or if you're using it for satire, educational purposes, any of that. I always fall under that. I mean, I guess you guys, even some of you guys don't agree with me on that type of stuff, but I always stand pretty solid on that, but it is what it is. But Rumble's kind of taken off. And then I heard another guy that I really admire on YouTube. His name is Louis Rossman. He's a real big right to repair guy. Like, I don't know if you know what that is, but like where companies try to make it impossible for you to work on your car or your cell phone or change the batteries or farm equipment's a big one. Like John Deere equipment's getting so advanced, they're trying to make it impossible for farmers to work on their own shit. And I was watching him, and he's like, man, I advise all my followers to use ad block. And I'm thinking, man, why is use? And he's like, well, by my CPM, I'll make more money if you just donate $1 to me.
Incoming dono clip.
Than I will if you watch my ads for the next 5 years. And I thought, yeah, that makes sense, because the one thing that was keeping me away from Rumble so much was their ad revenue was so bad, but it's not a whole lot of money. If I could get, a couple dollars in donations, that'll offset all the ad revenue. So maybe I'm just being silly about it. But either way, we are on Rumble tonight, and we're live here on Twitch. So thank you for joining us either way. I appreciate it. Right now, Twitch is my main platform, but I'm not sure.
Well, Bird, this is Ramesh. I'm trying to figure out this dono clip thing. I'm kind of confused. Can somebody please explain it?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty confusing. Thank you for using it, but it is pretty confusing. You go to dono clip, and then you record an audio or a video message and send them to me. So thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. That's Ramesh. I'm gonna play it again.
Well, Bird, this is Ramesh. I'm trying to figure out this dono clip thing. I'm kind of confused. Can somebody please explain it?
That's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bull doesn't get on very often, but yeah, he does stream. Yeah, thank you for the dono clip. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I don't know about Rumble. I might try moving over to Rumble, or at least building an audience there. I know we've had some pretty big streams on Rumble before. Maybe we need to focus there more, and Twitch. I'm trying to delegate the income that I make off the stream that pays for the office, it pays the bills and stuff. It had been down for a long time, and now it's coming back up. We lost about 60% of our income through that, but it's coming back. It's on the rise again, and I think that's because the animations we have, the donation animations. So if I went to Rumble, I would probably have to run all those animations. I'd have to set them up on buttons, and then when you donate a certain amount, I'd have to hit the button, basically. It wouldn't be like an automatic thing, but that's fine with me if that's what I got to do, but it'd be Rumble Rants instead. Either way, thank you guys for joining us. You know how to support the stream. Buy me a coffee. Join our Patreon for extra content. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. I know I've got Patreon videos to make up. Thank you guys for holding on. My ear, I just super drowsy. My ear's been hurting. Just haven't felt well. My dad has a, for those that are worried about my dad, he has a wound care appointment tomorrow at 9 a.m. If he gets released from the hospital. He had to go, he's with my sister right now down at the hospital. He tested positive for COVID for the first time, so he's not super stoked about that. So he's there getting checked out, and I think he may have had a couple setbacks on his other foot now, so we'll see. Either way, we'll see what's happening. I'll let you guys know. It's at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so it is what it is. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. I know Phil did a big video about his new streaming service. That seemed pretty interesting. Before we start, I want to show you one of the better trolls that I think I've ever seen. If you don't know, paranoid schizophrenic people are the people who think the government are always watching them. A lot of times they'll think there's computer chips in their skin, or they can hear voices, or everybody's out to get them, or they're being watched in all kinds of cameras and stuff. Like, paranoid schizophrenic people are the people that typically act like that. They're the people that think they're being stopped. They're the people that think they got all this shit going on. Onion News Network, which is The Onion, they write satire pieces. Onion News Network did this video, and it's very, very funny. Like, it's like high-level satire. So they're like, imagine like a paranoid schizophrenic person will probably never see this video, but I've already seen this video in the Q world being shared as real. Okay, being shared as real, and it made me laugh very hard. This is a very funny video here from the Onion News Network. Let's check it out. It's called "In the Know." Is the government spying on paranoid schizophrenics enough? See if we can get it to play first of all. Oh, it's got an ad on it, but yeah, we'll get it to play in just a second. Like, it's very high level satire. Like, they don't break character, they don't do it, but it's funny if you think about it. Think about these people are already terrified of this, and they're trying to set it up as if it's real. Here we go.
Paranoid schizophrenics living in America today. Should our healthcare system be doing more to make sure they are safe to themselves and others by watching over them 24 hours a day?
Yes, we need to monitor these people to make sure they're safe. Hide cameras everywhere they go, in the streets, in their homes, in the eyes of people at the convenience stores where they shop.
Cameras aren't really.
Hide cameras everywhere they go, in their homes, in the streets, the convenience stores where they shop. We need cameras. We need video monitor them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I read it in a medical journal recently that a number of doctors have already begun to place microscopic tracking devices under the skin of schizophrenic.
Oh no! I've read that doctors have already started putting microscopic underskin trackers, and a lot of these people really believe that. Hell, there was a while that it was going around that the Q-tards were sharing that the COVID vaccine was an underskin tracker. Or monitor of some sort.
Schizophrenics, which is a great way to make sure that they don't get lost.
Yeah, and this article said here recently that most of them have had no problem with that, and it's a very non-invasive procedure and has proven to work very well
Painless.
so far.
Yeah, schizophrenics often respond well to pleasant memories from their past. And one technique which might give them a little bit of relief is if we have their caregivers' faces surgically reconstructed so they look like the schizophrenic's dead relatives.
So that's a claim. That's a claim that a lot of the really, really crazy folks make. They'll say something like, "Are you kidding me? This person that I just ran into at the grocery store looks exactly like my dead aunt. The spitting image." So they're going to surgically reconstruct the faces of the people that they interact with and make them look like their dead relatives.
Some say that we should offer verbal encouragement by implanting speakers in their ears, which would whisper kind words to them 24 hours a day.
Couldn't agree more. I think what would be great would be a recorded voice on a loop saying, "Everyone around you wants to get you," in reference.
Everyone around you wants to get you. A speaker in their ear that constantly whispers, "Everyone around you wants to get you." And then he goes on to say, in reference to help. Everyone around you wants to get you help.
To help.
Of course, we can't have just one voice. We need to have more than one voice because then they know it's a team effort.
That's right. They feel supported by the community.
Multiple voices.
What we really should be going for.
But we have to do more than just calm them. We have to give them practical advice too. If I tell them which bus drivers hate them, which manholes are covering up underground government prisons,
right? Tunnel babies. Which manholes are covering up secret underground government prisons? Got it.
Statues don't love them anymore, that sort of thing.
This kind of technology would be expensive. Some people have said to slip it into their minds subconsciously, perhaps through coded anagrams that, let's say, we would hide or encrypt into books.
Definitely. They'll think that they're just reading, standard literature, but actually it will be encoded instructions from people who want to help them.
In newspapers or inside the tattoos of people on the street.
Just the ingredients on a box of cereal, anything that they might read.
And this is an area where I think that we could really get some help help from the government. We could be using the stealth planes and helicopters to be tracking those paranoid schizophrenics as they're going through their daily lives.
We already have the ability.
There it is. Helicopter follow me around, plane follow me around. This is very funny. This is a high level of like comedy that most people don't get or maybe don't like, but this is hilarious if you think about it. If you think about this shit, this is hilarious.
They're going through their daily lives.
We already have the ability to make everything that's a color red signal data and images back to the government's underground bunkers, and we'll be using this.
Anything that's the color red can signal back data and information to government underground, but anything that's the color red, a stop sign, someone's shirt, a car, anything the color red can send data back to the underground labs of the government. That's very good.
Bunkers, and we should be using this technology to help these people.
So I've already seen this. People are taking like this shot and see how it says Onion News, right? Oh, you can't see it because just behind my bit where it says New Dono Animation, just above that, it says Onion News Network. It's cut in half. People are clipping that out. People are clipping that out and just cutting the square from the top and cutting off the Onion News Network. And they're already sharing this shit. I'll let you watch it one more time and I won't talk through it, but it's very funny here. But yeah, people are already sending this shit around.
Moving on, there are over 1.5 million diagnosed paranoid schizophrenics living in America today. Should our healthcare system be doing more to make sure they are safe to themselves and others by watching over them 24 hours a day?
Yes, we need to monitor these people to make sure they're safe. Hide cameras everywhere they go, in the streets, in their homes, in the eyes of people at the convenience stores where they shop.
Cameras aren't really enough.
I read it in a medical journal recently that a number of doctors have already begun to place microscopic tracking devices under the skin of schizophrenics, which is a great way to make sure that they don't get lost.
Yeah, and this article said here recently that most of them have had no problem with that, and it's a very non-invasive procedure and has proven to work very well
Painless.
so far.
Yeah, schizophrenics often respond well to pleasant memories from their past, and one technique which might give them a little bit of relief is if we have their caregivers' faces surgically reconstructed so they look like the schizophrenic's dead relatives.
Now, some say that we should offer verbal encouragement by implanting speakers in their ears, which would whisper kind words to them 24 hours a day.
Couldn't agree more. I think what would be great would be a recorded voice on a loop saying, everyone around you wants to get you. In reference to help.
Of course, we can't have just one voice. We need to have more than one voice because then they know it's a team effort.
That's right. They feel supported by the community, and that's what we really should be going for.
But we have to do more than just calm them. You know, we have to give them practical advice too. Like tell them which bus drivers hate them, which manholes are covering up underground government prisons, which statues don't love them anymore. You know, that sort of thing.
This kind of technology would be expensive. Some people have said to slip it into their minds subconsciously, perhaps through coded anagrams that, let's say, we would hide or encrypt into books.
Definitely. They'll think that they're just reading, standard literature, but actually it will be encoded instructions from people who want to help them.
In newspapers or inside the tattoos of people on the street.
Just the ingredients on a box of cereal, anything that they might read.
And this is an area where I think that we really get some help from the government. We could be using the stealth planes and helicopters to be tracking those paranoid schizophrenics as they're going through their daily lives.
We already have the ability to make everything that's a color red signal data and images back to the government's underground bunkers, and we should be using this technology to help these people.
That's very good. That's very good. I didn't miss the part where they said in the eyes of the people at the convenience store. That was a good one. The team effort was a pretty good one. That's very good from the Onion News Network. Yeah, it was very. What's this one? It says 100. Hold on, let's watch this one as well. Stop if we can. Now. Onion News, man, is funny.
This 104-year-old man was just awarded the World War II Medal of Victory just to be nice. In a press conference, the VA justified the award, claiming Deacon technically did survive the war, just not on the battlefield, but rather as a factory worker in Iowa, and that he still has many of the same ailments that actual veterans suffer from due to his unhealthy lifestyle. They even got him one of those fancy hats to make the award seem more legitimate. The VA says if the public truly doesn't approve of the award, they'll just remove it from his body when he inevitably dies in a few weeks.
Jesus, fucking Onion News is rough, man. Someone said we should cover more of those targeted individuals. I don't know if you guys have been around long enough, but I joined back in the day, I joined a targeted individuals group, and I convinced them that Mariah had been recruited by the CIA to start sending them messages back about what I was doing and what I'd been doing and shit. Like, it was very funny. This group was crazy. Like, they would drive down the interstate and record everything they did, and while they were recording it, they would, if they were going fast and passing cars, they would say that was the government. Like, why are all these cars here? Why are they letting me all pass them? That must be government agents. And if they were going slow and people passing them, it was the same thing. Why are these cars passing me? It's because they're monitoring me. They're getting targeted. Individuals are wild. We watched this one video of this bitch in a U-Haul truck. Man, I wish I still had that video, honestly, because that was crazy. That the amount of the shit that went into that. But let's try targeted. Targeted individuals. This is, it's wild, dude. Some of these people. Gang stalking. And I do have people that come out and like, gang stalking's real. It's not. It would be a very good tactic. Like, let's say you were like, let's say you were the cartel and you were afraid somebody might snitch on you. Yeah, if you had well-known cartel people identified as the cartel riding around and someone come out and saw them like 20 times a day, like riding around their neighborhood, they'd be probably less likely to snitch on you, right? But when we're talking about the government is just watching people, it's not happening, guys. It's not. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. There's the targeted individual. Oh, no. The shit's crazy, dude. CarPlay is vulnerable to broadcast hacking by gang stalkers using neural monitoring. I'll ask the gang stalkers who killed me if I succumb to broadcast torture. Oh, is this real? I wonder if he has any videos of him being gang stalked. Those are the funniest ones. Torture gang, capital punishment for gang stalkers. Does Google use your private thoughts to personalize your ads? That's right. The one where they're driving around, they're like, look, here's one. Here's a gang stalker. They're following me. Those are the ones I like. I should have done Dallas, Texas Sky View. Angry, bitter gang stalkers torturing people with broadcasts to compensate. These people are wild. We'll watch one of these newer ones and then go to somebody else. But let's see. Gang stalkers use broadcasts to sexually abuse victims for their own pleasure. What?
2023, and I want to talk about this particular group of gang stalkers that I'm dealing with and their transsexual, gay molesting tendencies.
Oh, no.
This is how it starts for me, right? And it
easy, bro.
Never ends, but basically, when I wake up, it starts there for me. Even though they're part of my dreams and attacking me while I'm sleeping, mainly my abdomen area. I've been waking up keeled over, having to use bright lights all on my core body to disrupt their broadcast and just it takes a while to recuperate, like an hour or two after I wake up before I can hardly even move. But you know, they're competing for my.
Actually, if you're into like satire pieces and stuff, one of my favorite websites is called notthebee.com, and it's stuff that you would think should be satire pieces, but they're not. They're actually true stories. 2 pro-life sidewalk. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. 2 pro-life sidewalk counselors brutally attacked outside Planned Parenthood in Baltimore. Take a moment to appreciate the lonely beer aisles stocked with unwanted Bud Light this Memorial Day. 8 people rescued after partial building collapse in Davenport, Iowa. So you think these are like fake videos, but they're not. They're actually real news stories. Not the Bee is like stuff you would expect to find on the Bee, but it's not there, right? Which is very good. Very good stories sometimes.
Attention. There's 4 or 5 of them, and they're very adamant about trying to get my attention to try to draw me in, or they're basically trying to present some kind of instance for their EMF broadcast gang stalker live streams. So they start in and then they never stop. And I start to develop this like a standard insult to them in my mind. Like as soon as they say something, I'm like, I think about what it makes me think of. All right, and that's what they receive. So they know what I'm thinking. So if they start screaming at me in some kind of girl transsexual sounding voice, which these are men trying to use girl voices, probably 90% of the time, they're trying to use girl voice settings. And I don't know why, because they just sound like men trying to sound like girls. That's exactly how they sound. And that's exactly what they are. And it's
hey, sexy. How you doing today out there on the radio waves? You driving your truck around?
Training. Okay, training.
What?
Like, what's wrong with you? You got a mental disorder. You're trying to use some kind of, you're trying to sound like a girl 90% of the time, and you're not a girl. And like, why? Why are you using artificial broadcast telepathy settings to try to sound like a girl 90%?
Artificial broadcast telepathy settings. Got it.
It's not 99% of the time. It's very strange. All right, and then so I'm sitting here, I go get something to eat, I come back.
Oh, there's 500 bits. Damn it. Why does the first one take so long to take off? I have no idea. I'm going to have to assign these to buttons eventually, aren't I? It should work in a second. I don't know why it takes so long to work. There it goes. First one takes forever, but thank you very much.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Sure about that? You sure about that? I'm going to end up having to set these to buttons anyways. For some reason, they don't always want to go off, do they? Settings. Reset Sammy. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Let me see what this is. And why these aren't working, man. Edit triggers 500 bits. Edit triggers 1,000 bits. Edit triggers 600 bits. Edit triggers 700 bits. Okay, those are all right. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. I don't know. It says the update, like they don't want to always go off. I might have to go rewrite some of them. That's all right. Thank you very much for the donation.
And I'm sitting here, and then I start to feel broadcast moving around my genitals. And of course, like, I'm insulted, right? It's like gay molesting, all right? And it's the first thing I start thinking about, like, you're a molester. You're a gay, transsexual molester, and you're sexually attacking me. This is a sexual attack. And then they feel stupid. They feel stupid about it. So then they start the violent attacks that hurt, right? They start penetrating with their broadcast into my genital area. Right now, I just started feeling broadcast in my neck. Right here. And they get up in the crevice, like in between my neck and my jaw, like into the lymph nodes, and it starts to feel like I'm just going to have some kind of hemorrhage and fall over dead. That's what it felt like. A death penalty, capital punishment for the gang stalker.
Thank you,
broadcast for torture. If you're doing broadcast torture, I think that as society, we should legally put you to death. That's what I believe. That's what I stand by that forever. And anybody who's been through this torture day in and day out, and for me, it's been like over 3,000 days. These idiots, these same idiots, and they have nothing else to do in life. And it's like at first I could see they're trying to put on a show, and I'm starting to understand, like 7-8 years ago, I'm starting to understand, like, okay, you know, they're trying to put on the show, and they got the audience and all this stuff, and you can tell that that's what's going on. Especially once you know it, then you'll start to realize that they're trying to put on an act in a show. After, like, you understand it, and then you quit.
I put on for my city, on
buy
for my...
into it. Right, and their voice settings are not fooling you at all. The silly things that they say, or the dumb scenarios that they try to draw you into. You know, oh, see that person walking towards you. You know, they're about to kill you, or they're about to rob you, or something like that. It's like after, you know, a year, maybe 2 years, it becomes irrelevant, and it gets to the point where anything they say, it's nothing. It's just a big nothing to you, because they're just blah blah blah. They're just saying this, and it's so weird because it's not AI. Okay, these are real people on mind control, living as a broadcast, and they're demented. They start to get, the more they stay on broadcast, the more uncreative they become. And it's just like they're still just trying the same stupid little tactics that they were trying 7 or 8 years ago. And it's been played out for that long. But yet every day, 100% of the time, I hear these. And they try to say, oh, yeah, well, you know, we know that's what.
Don't be a cutie pie, okay? You know? I forgot that was a thing you could do.
Pisses you off the most. So that's why. No, it isn't. Okay, because even that, if you're trying to just piss somebody off every day, like, it would get boring, right? You can't have me do the same thing every day. Okay, if I do the same thing every day, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do something different. I can't. It'd be like being in prison. You know? When you
let's see if we can see this. Gang stalking in town. I want to see if we can see somebody driving around claiming that people are gang stalking them. And it's literally just regular traffic, but they freak the fuck out. God said they're gang stalking. What is gang stalking? Where's somebody just driving around? The nightmare world of gang stalking. High tech stalking. We're the Gang Stalkers, Rusty Cage. Rusty Cage is a very good video creator. I wonder what this is. Let me see. Is this one of his music videos, though? He does music, too, but he does some funny content. Oh, it's one of his music videos.
Called my baby just the other day. I called my baby, but she gone away. I called my woman and she didn't reply. I wanna be with her all the time. I'm a gang stalker, baby, and I do just fine. I followed my baby to the county line. I seen my woman with another man. My heart went cold, so I thought of a plan. We're the gang stalkers, buddy, and we're everywhere. If you see a gang stalker, then you better beware. We'll follow you around in our bright red cars. We're all gang stalkers and we know where you are. I'm a gang stalker, but I ain't the only one.
I like it.
I know a gang stalker who's a hired gun. He followed my woman dressed all in black, and now my baby ain't coming back. We're the gang stalkers, buddy, and we're everywhere. If you see a gang stalker, then you better beware. We follow you around in our bright red cars. We're all gang stalkers and we know where you are. I know a gang stalker in the secret police. He burned all the records of a recent deceased. 2 weeks later and the time
Good
has
job,
passed.
Rusty.
Nobody missing, no questions asked. We're the gang stalkers, buddy, and we're everywhere. If you see a gang stalker, then you better beware. We follow you around in our bright red cars.
They do. A lot of them do latch onto red cars for some reason.
And we know where you are. We're the gang stalkers, buddy, and we're everywhere. If you see a gang stalker, then you better beware. We follow you around in our bright red cars. We're all gang stalkers and we know where you are. We're all gang stalkers and we know where you are.
Yeah, it's like an indie fucking pop rock hit. That was very good, Rusty. Rusty Cage makes a bunch of good content. If you like really edgy, kind of pushing the line kind of content, retaliatory gang stalking by deputies. Just want to see somebody driving around claiming they're being gang stalked. I used to have tons of these videos when I joined that group. Gang stalking, what is it? A response to Vice News. Oh, no. I wonder if this is a good response or a bad response.
Put them right on YouTube, right on blast. Watch them all scurry.
Oh, look at them.
That's it.
These people are leaving because they're gang stalking me.
That's gang stalking.
Yes.
Watch them run.
A few of you may remember that about 2 or 3 years ago, feminist cringe compilations were all over YouTube, and they were awesome. It was so fun to see every cringy thing a feminist ever did, all compiled and stupid, and that's pretty much all it takes to be.
Stop stalking me, right? Don't ever stalk me again.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
About what?
Don't ever stalk me again.
Who's talking about?
Gang stalked by her mailman. In case you're wondering what's going on here.
You. Laugh some more. Do it.
You're crazy.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Say to the camera that you're not stalking me.
I am not stalking. I don't even know who you are.
Is that right?
That's right.
That woman must be a crazy feminist, right? I mean, do feminists stalking?
You know what? A stick.
If you want, and yes, a lot of the
This isn't it. I want to see some of these people getting gang stalked. Hold on. Let's see, gang stalking. I'm gonna type in proof, maybe. Proof. Real gang stalking. Playing gang stalking mind games on the target, then act like the innocent victim. Oh no, real gang stalking. All right, we asked for it, boys.
Here we go. Oh yeah, Dark Lady. First time I've been on here with these guys with the dark. So yeah, you saw me go earlier. How they were bringing the garbage bin in, right? And she was staring at me the whole time. And then the other neighbor brought. Didn't know I was gonna stand there. I'm not expecting anything right now. I'm not gonna do it right now.
By the way, if you know somebody like this, it's typically not a good idea to troll them or joke or say, like stare at them. Or these are the people that snap and turn violent and like cut your head off to see if there's a computer chip on your spine and shit. Like, be very careful around these are the people that literally snap and do crazy shit, okay?
No. Oh wait, maybe they are. Let's see. One lighter? Yeah, see, one lighter right there. I was surprised, eh? So this is a rare time I've gone out twice today. We'll just stand here and record these people, eh? You see these people right here?
Oh, one lighter because they only got one headlight.
Never seen this truck here before, eh?
Clearly a one lighter.
Sorry?
What's that?
Oh, you just kind of bumped. You almost bumped into me.
Sorry?
So you almost bumped into me.
I think so.
Why are you stepping to me like that? Now you're getting aggressive. No, I'm standing here minding my own business, eh? And you're walking by me real close, eh? For no reason.
Oh, no.
You're going for a walk in your sweater when it's freezing out here. See
He's a Canadian.
breath? It's freezing out, right? See all these cars pulling.
I love Canadians.
Right? Why are you standing like that? Like, can you just fucking go away and leave me alone, man? Fuck. Because you what? Okay, fuck. Yes. He just won't go away. He just keeps. He's mogging me, man. He's mogging me, guys.
I don't know who you are, right?
Yeah, you do. You know exactly who I am. Fuck. Yeah. See how they play dumb? Fuck. Right? They play dumb, right? You know exactly where I live. You know exactly who I am. Yeah, I know you don't. Look at this. You see this shit?
Where do you live?
You see this, guys? Look at them all. How many more cars you need to see, eh? Look at them all. You see this shit, though?
Look at them all. How many more cars you need to see to know that I'm being fucking gangsta, guys?
There it is, right? There it is, guys. Yeah, I know you don't know who I am. You're lying. You do. You've seen me plenty of times. I've seen you when I come outside my house, how you pop out of your car all the time and you stare right at me. I have you on camera staring right at me repeatedly looking right at me. Okay? You know who I am.
Like, I know it's weird for like a coincidence to happen to you. Like, say like 3 days in a row, every day when you come out at different times during the day, you see your neighbor get out of the car or they also come out. That would be a weird coincidence. And people might start to relate that and say, well, that is weird. Are they watching me and waiting for me to come out? We had a neighbor like that one time that would literally wait to see me outside, then run over to talk to me. Kind of like some of these thirsty-ass YouTubers. But they don't even need a coincidence. Like the first time they see these people, they'll be like, this is like the 100th time I've seen them. What are you doing? Why are you following me? It's especially bad when it's a mailman, though. That's crazy. Like, a mailman's going to be there every day.
There. So they did it now.
Now we're daytime. Is that a one-lighter? It's even worse when a vehicle kind of looks like a police vehicle. They freak out.
Oh, you look. He's even missing a hubcap now, eh?
Missing a hubcap now, eh?
Switches.
Looks like he lives in kind of a busy neighborhood, though.
Oh, I'd focus on this guy. Another one down there, too. They did good. You saw my one earlier. They didn't do it, eh? They didn't do it in like 3 days, but now they're going to start it up again. So they're going to do it every time now, eh? You're going to start it up again, guys. That's what they do. They usually
it's just wild.
And then
wild.
Like 10 times, 15 times in a row, and then I won't see it. And then,
they just kind of having these weird breakdowns that they document. They're not really grifters or anything.
But they gave me, well, technically 2 days off.
They think everybody's...
When I went to the grocery store yesterday.
When someone's recording and staring at you, like, the first thing I'm going to do is kind of look at them like, what the fuck are you doing? But when they get that reaction, it's because you're monitoring them. There are leaders of this community that kind of grift. The people that are in charge and like kind of set the rules and make the conspiracies and make the allegations and do seminars and stuff, they're grifters. But typically not the people that are making these videos. I don't think the grifters really even believe it.
They didn't do it when I left and when I came back.
30 minutes later. He comes back. Okay.
See how they pull in here when I come back?
Yeah, they pull in here when I come back. See them? Like, there's a car right there pulling in as soon as he came back. See that? Gang stalked.
So here's me coming back 30 minutes later. As I'm walking down the lane here, I noticed the black SUV pull in. So I
that's your neighbor, bro.
And they know I'm going to do this. So you see the wife of the guy that you just saw come out of their house with her dog. And as she's walking up towards me, she turns around, looks at the lady that just pulled in with the black SUV, and kind of like nods over her shoulder, and kind of what looks like somewhat of a point, like over her shoulder, so she can direct her vision at me as she crosses me to make me look like the threat, like I'm going to do something or something.
Okay.
Told all kind of horrible things about me, like I'm a threat and whatnot. So the lady in the black SUV, directs her vision at me as the lady with the dog walks by me. And you just saw what her husband just did. Almost like he almost shouldered me. If I didn't turn to the side, he would have shouldered me. They're part of a harassment campaign.
What it seems like is his neighbors already know him and that he's a little crazy, a little edgy, will kind of lose his shit, like if you look at him the wrong way or something. And that's what it seems like they're treating him, which I could understand.
Against me, that house across the street has done so much enter-exit on me, it's ridiculous. And then they play the victim like I'm the bad one.
That's exactly right, gardening. So like you'll see them drive down the road and they'll be like, that's the third gray car I've seen. It's the gray cars today. There's 2 red cars in a row. When does that happen in nature? That's what the guy kept, the one that I joined the group with. That's what he would say. He would say, there's 2 red cars following each other. When does that happen in nature? It doesn't. That's the government. The gang stalking me.
Coming out now, so that's good, hey? Let's see if we get a recording of her.
Dog walker. There's a dog walker there. Damn it. And she nods over her shoulder.
Look, watch this. Keep an eye on us, you see? Right there. Keep an eye on us, because I'm standing here, right? You saw that, right? Yeah.
They're probably terrified of you, bro. Well, she does look like she's wearing a mask for sure. I'd try to pull it off. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. And there's more people than you think that are like this, because I've seen thousands of these videos. These people are literally walking around in your neighborhood right now. I can almost guarantee it. What's up, Burgie?
Enter exit.
He says enter exit as she goes by.
You see that? You see how she looked at her first to keep an eye on the situation? There's just people here, right? You saw 3 of them now, 1-3 when I get back. And I will show you.
She probably looked at her husband like, hey, if this guy starts skinning me alive looking for the computer chip, kind of help me.
Looks at her and then make sure that she confirms that she sees her.
Oh, it's your sister? Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. It's not a blood relative. It's like one of my cousins on his mom's side. I'm related to his dad, but his mom's side, my cousin's aunt was like this.
And then walks by me, and you can see that, right? When this guy here is the one that started me. Remember that video I posted where I'm just standing here having
Sometimes, yeah, that's right. Suzanne 017, AB Neg. Yeah, so a lot of times it's paranoid schizophrenia, and sometimes it's methamphetamine, and sometimes it's schizophrenia brought on by methamphetamine.
Smoke, and then how he, like, I'm standing right here, and you see, like, look, you see the area here, right? He could have walked around here, right, and gone through there, but no.
Yeah, that's tough, gardening. I hate to hear that.
Space here to cut through, and he tried, like, I had to move like this, or he would have shouldered me, right? So the house here where you saw that lady come from, he instigates it, right? He tries to kind of start something, right? And I'm the bad one, right?
It's targeted individuals right in the process of editing the video, going to the store while the editor puts the video together. Uh-oh. Something happened. Something major. We interrupt your normal broadcast. Going to the store at 3 a.m.
Get around the corner here and tell you where I'm going. And they don't usually do it at this time, but it is Saturday, so you might get something. We got a car sitting here. See if we get a car ripping by here maybe or something. So you got the one lighter there, you see that?
One lighter. See the one lighter on the one headlight? See him?
I'll show you guys this.
The one lighter.
I was just going to upload that video. Oh, I'm not going to be able to show it now. Maybe I can. You see him here? See the one lighter there?
Looks like they got 2 lights, but I guess it's a one lighter. Missing front headlight. It looks like it's on. Like these 2 are combined, obviously, but I thought it was on. It was bright as fuck when we were standing there. Oh, and the guy walking. I bet he sleeps 37 minutes a day.
Right when they come out the door there, right? You see that? Good. Yeah, I was just, I should tell you guys this. You see that, eh?
Yeah, that's another symptom, Sean. Yeah, some people never confront anybody, blah, blah. There's been people that basically started suffering from this, but they try to tell their family dismissed it. So instead they just journaled it. And after they die from whatever cause or whatever, people find their journals and figure out that they were targeted. So it has different severities for sure.
You time that. That house has done it so many times. Let me explain to you guys on the way up here. I figured they might do it tonight because it's Saturday. For like the past 2 weeks, I've gone out for 3 night walks.
What's up, Pixie?
Like you're seeing now. and I've seen something every time. I'm right in the process right now of editing the video, and in this video, you'll see the lady come out with the dog, the guy that came out and almost shouldered me, and his son with the one light truck there, almost in the same spot. But unfortunately, you see where that black car is in front of the white car. So you just saw the white car do the one lighter thing, and you see where that black car is. His son, you saw he sits out there with the one light. You'll see this in the video, and I uploaded this video before, but I'm in the process of making the video showing that, and then I see that. That's the second time I've seen that, So you see how they do that, What are the odds of that, though? I'm showing that in the video.
Most vacuum lawn to the
probably like over 6 months ago. And I took a clip from it to show in the video here, and I'll show you guys that right there. You see the kind of mind games that they play on the target, the fucking sick shit there, Again, that's the second time I've seen a one light car there. The one headlight. And I'm right in the process. The video is editing right now. It's running through the editor. It's compiling right now. That's why I'm going to the store, and I come back and it will be done. But now I'm going to have to show that. Because what are the odds of that? I mean, what a coincidence, I'll show you guys, And in fact, you know what? I'll show you on the way home here. I will just keep an eye on the timestamp. I was going to show you. You know what? I better do it now. I'll do it now. I'll show you guys how they fucking do this stuff.
Oh, better do it now. Better do it now.
Showing the one light car in the video. It happened in December, and the guy coming out and almost shouldering me, and his son with the one light car, and then the woman coming out with the dog. And
better do it now, guys.
I have to show you this. This is unbelievable.
Don't forget
This is the kind of stuff that they do. The synchronization and the coincidence. They just like to throw coincidences at you and sync shit all the time.
In a legal insurance call center? Oh, shit. Y'all are nuts.
Literally sat there waiting for me to leave the house with the one light, just as I'm uploading the video with the other one light car that sat there.
That's true, saw mommy.
In the middle of December. And the woman here came out a couple days ago, and just the way she's looking at me and how she's telling her neighbor there, how she's walking down here and pulls in here and comes out.
God, you guys remember when we were covering, like, Stop Speeding and all those guys? And he got he got torn up on that meth bender, and he was running from the fucking police, and they had helicopters and shit, or he believed that the police were after him. And we were in the chat telling him like we were monitoring the police, and we got him to climb in that tunnel. That shit was crazy.
There, and they points over the shoulder to keep an eye on me as you walk.
Buddy Webb, that's how we actually, Rollo, you were here. That we started covering that, and you said that he was from Texas too. He shot himself through his floorboard, or shot himself and claimed that he got shot from underneath his house. Yeah, that was the first time I covered it. We were all talking about that.
By me. That's the video. It's editing right now, and I'll show you. And I show the one light car right where that black car is right now, but instead it's a white car there. I ain't doing the one lighter. Isn't that fucked up? That's fucking weird, That's weird stuff, though, Very strange. Like, what a coincidence, So before I go to the store here, I'll show you. I gotta show you guys. I mean, this guy is just like there's no words, It's fucking mental, man. It's mental. That's what it is. So here, I'm gonna lower my glasses here when I knock on the
door. They're usually pretty confident in the fact that they're exposing, and they have all the evidence, and it's everybody else that won't take the evidence seriously, right? They always know.
Cherokee Patriot gifted Gardening LSP subscription.
Oh, thank you, Cherokee.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Gardening LSP.
Thank you, Cherokee. I appreciate
gift subs in the channel.
Oh wow, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. 5 total gift subs. Thank you, Manatee.
I might have to edit out some of the noise too, the sound, the talking, for privacy issues here, but probably not. So yeah, I'm just gonna run back out in a second. I'll just take that for now. So I'm just gonna leave these on top of the couch here, and I'm gonna go grab my computer.
He lives with somebody, I don't know who, but he was talking to him just now.
So yeah, I'm grabbing my computer right now. So here we go. Let's grab my computer. I don't know if you can see this here. There is the, see it's...
Oh no, legend. Oh no. We got one on the hook, boys. Red car team move in. Red car neighbor team move in. Legends primed.
It's right in the process of editing.
I used to like when I bought drugs, when I would go to people's houses to buy drugs, all the time they'd make like weird jokes, and they'd be like, oh yeah, like somebody'd fucking wear a wire on me, and I would go like, he's on to us, guys, he's on to us, let's back out, whatever, and I would just stare at them to see how they would react. It's a wonder I didn't get shot at some of these places, because some of these places were like some trafficking motherfuckers, like moving pounds of cocaine and shit, and I always thought it was funny to fuck with them. especially if they were tweakers, because they don't know it's a joke. They freak out. He's on to us, guys. Look out. We got to move it. What happened? I think he's got us. The eagle has landed. I thought it was hilarious. They didn't. Most of the time. Some people did.
Hope you can see that. And I'll show you here, eh? Like you see it, it's 33% done. What a number 2, right? But you know, it's a.
I've never, as easy and simple as it would be to have somebody like take off their shirt or whatever to like check for a while or raise their. I've never in my life, and I've been to some crazy places where you had to like check in with a guy, then you went to another couple guys that they were like holding guns, like not on you, but like literally had rifles out. And then you'd have to wait until the guy was ready for you, and then you could go through the next one. I've been patted down. I've never had anybody ask me to raise my shirt for a wire like they do in the movie. Ever. I have been wanted once, though, but that was a different thing.
33% done, as you can see there. And where's the name here? I should show the name. I'm going to cancel it now because I got to add that on, right?
Oh, got to cancel the edit now. There it is. What's it say? Play something. Play gang stalking victim something.
So here it is, right here. That's the name of the. That's the name. Play the victim is the name of the file.
Play the victim. Got it.
Something on the lines of harass the target and play the victim. And you see, it's right in the process of editing. There's jobs, right? Show you this here. Hey? See? So you see that there, right? So that's nice. Eh?
I'm thinking about making up a disclaimer. Like, to be part of my channel, you have to have pretty thick skin. I've told people before, like when there's people that'll freak out just like over joining my chat and say they're being harassed because someone asked them like, hey, do you watch Will's show? Where do you watch it at? Like, what platform do you watch on? Like, they're probably not, if they're going to get mad about that, they're probably not ready for the chat, okay? Like, I'm thinking about coming up with some type of disclaimer. You gotta like have some thick skin to watch the show.
So I'll show you right here. Here it is.
I'm a dick sometimes. I understand that. I get so excited and so passionate about the content and the information they research that when someone says something stupid, I'm just like, you're fucking retarded. This is what's going on. But I guess I can't I can't please everybody. That's my excuse, at least. It's also the reason why Mariah wears her shades most days.
Here it is.
Punch that bitch.
Right there. You see the one light? I'll play it. I'll play it here for you because you guys are going to see this in a couple hours anyways when I upload it. So here, I'll start from.
Yeah. So do these people all know the line between hypervigilance and paranoia? That's how this guy started this video. I'm not paranoid. I'm hypervigilant. That's exactly what he said when he started this video.
Let's see this one.
That's right, Yoder.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you saw me go earlier while they were bringing the shots. See that?
Now he's showing us the clip of the video we just watched.
I'm not expecting anything. You're not going to do it right now. Oh wait, maybe they are. Again, this is right in the process of editing. Yeah, see one later right there. See? And now they do it again. So this is a rare pattern. Like I said, we'll just stand here and record. So you see the mindfucker.
Mariah has some pearls I could send to you to clutch, bug dude. But the problem is they're like in the shape of a stick. Almost like a carrot with a little ring on the bottom of them where you can remove them. I don't know if that's the type of pearls you clutch. Are those clutching pearls or something else?
See that, right? There you go, man.
Where's the meat hammer glasses? I haven't worn them in a while.
For scale, right? Show you how that bullshit.
I can turn them back on. The problem was that Snap camera kept messing up, but I was also running my video card the wrong way. I think it's doing better now. There it is. Oh, I need to reboot it. It doesn't have my lenses in it right now.
Or anything, right?
Maybe I'll try them next show. A meat stretcher. They're definitely pearls. That's what it says on the package.
So
that's for the butt. They're butt pearls.
You get what I'm showing. Right in the process of editing, it's 35% done, as you can see there. Just gonna lower the glasses here for a sec.
To be fair, maybe that's why I found them in a clam. I don't know.
So here we go. So you go, right? Sorry, someone literally just walked by. I don't really want to record them. So
yeah, Jason Bourne, that's actually true. I was watching a podcast the other day about a professional like thief. And he's done everything from like pickpocketing to like following people home and robbing them to like he was even went to jail for holding ransom, like kidnapping people. And they did this survey. He was talking about it, but they did this survey of like they showed a bunch of people video footage of the people that they would more likely attack or not attack. Now, they obviously didn't mess with people that look strapped. So if you look like you had a gun, they didn't mess with like fucking dudes that look like all they do all day is work out. That could like they were professional fighters. But the biggest thing they looked for in people, or at least the researchers could find commonality in, was the fact that they looked disorganized. The people that looked like they had their shit together, knew where they were going, looking where they were going, had everything tucked away, everything buttoned and put together and organized, they were less likely to say. But people that were like digging through their pockets or had like shit hanging out of their pocket or fucking punching on their phone or looking at a map that's the people they more likely targeted.
Here's the voice thing I did here. So here's me coming back 30 minutes later. And I was going to upload this video here in like the next couple hours. Once it was done, I expected Google Store to come back and it was going to be done. I was going to upload it. And I see the one lighter. You see that in the video there, The video I'm in the process of editing, right? So
don't feel bad, Mad Face. Everybody thought they were real.
Shit. That's what they're doing to me anyways. See that shit? Crazy, eh? She's walking on the horse and she turns around, looks at the lady that just pulled in. Here, I'll show you the lady.
I do have metal legs. They called me Tink Tink in high school.
May 23rd, it's the 27th today, so I just got around to doing it now. I'll show you here. So
this is the same video we just watched. Like, I don't know why he's showing it to us. We just watched it.
Yeah.
Right back here.
Basically, they gave it to me, right?
We believe you, dude.
So you can see the woman there, right? Right there. So there you go. I'm showing you I'm not bullshitting you, right? And there it is, 37% done.
There's a dog walker.
I'm going to stop this now and add this on to the video to show you guys the kind of shit that they do.
Hey?
So I'm going to stop
hey? A cat, strap a camera to a cat. Jesus. Do they catch crazy shit? I don't know. I found a really cool game, guys. Well, it's all like I knew about it before, but now it's free on Xbox Pass, on Game Pass for Xbox. It's Snow Runner. Have you guys ever seen that game? Holy fuck. What's the death mower? Oh, they just put a lawnmower on a rear end. I need to see that. But have you guys ever seen the game Snow Runner? It would be a cool background game to like play while we're talking about other stuff, or like while Phil's video's playing, a game to play, because it's just like driving around in off-road trucks and not getting stuck, basically. So it doesn't take, you can pause it any time. There's no like people that are fucking attacking you and you can't, let me finish this level. Like it's pretty chill, pretty laid back. So I could play it in the background now. I want to see this mower. Hold on. So you're going to take a rear end out of a Mustang, and then he's going to add blades to it. Oh, this should be real fun. He's got a helmet on. That's always a good sign. Helmet on his tractor. Ooh. So this would actually work depending on the gear ratio. Every time the tire turns, this is probably going to turn somewhere between 2 and 4 times. It did look kind of like Phil, didn't it? Good. What did that guy used to say? What's the crazy guy used to go, good evening, Patriots? What did he say, the guy that we used to cover? Because I like Dale Earnhardt. And if you like Dale Earnhardt, you can be anything. What did he, damn it, somebody used to say it all the time. It was G.I. Jane used to say it all the time. Good evening, Patriots. Good morning, Patriots. I can't remember the Facebook guy. That looks like a shin breaker is what that looks like. It's kind of the way a bush hog works, but not exactly. He uses a PTO shaft instead of the wheels to turn it. All right, let's check out what Phil had to say today. His video is called On Cue, and he's got some major intel to let us know about. Some major Patriots. We are live. You're right. I don't know why. I wanted to do Good Morning Vietnam for some reason. But yeah, you're right. We are live. Yeah, Snow Runner's pretty cool. I muted this because of the music, so let me get out of the music. Jesus. We're at 28 minutes in, all music. 30 minutes, all music. Does he really have a 30-minute intro? 32. Where does it actually start at? 33. Jesus, dude. No way. 33, 13, 14, 15. 33 minutes and 16 seconds. 33 minutes and 16 seconds of music intro. Like, people leave my show if I don't start within 3 minutes. They just leave my fucking, they're like, fuck you. It wasn't worth the wait, blah, blah, blah. Oh, speaking of, there's a couple, before we start Phil's video, there are a couple things I want to read you. Let me see if my inbox, there it is. By the way, somebody said they found me on Twitch, but they were not able to comment. Twitch has comments, a comment section. You just have to have an account, and all you have to do is click follow. I got followers only, so just random people can't comment, but yeah, all you gotta do is follow, and you can easily do that and chat all you want. That's the chat I'm always talking to. There are very few people that chat on any of the other platforms. The chat that I'm always responding to is my Twitch chat. All right, so this is my Derek Johnson video with some amazing fucking comments. Someone says, you make me smile, Will, every time. I said, thank you for that. So that was a good one. All right. My other truck is a truck. These people must have script writers because it's so over the top. Go smack comical. Good God, does DJ ever shut up? There's some good ones. Hold on. I hate all grifters. Non-contribute. This is from Braidmeister. Braidmeister. The master of braiding in German. Non-contributing, zero basement dwelling, neck beard criticizes DJ for being human. Did I criticize Derek Johnson for being a human? Is that what happened? I don't think people understand what a neck beard is. It's a beard on your neck. Okay? It's not just a beard. It's a beard on your neck where there's no beard here. All the places where I have a beard, but I get you. Criticizes DJ for being human. This is where I called Derek Johnson. I said that he had a meltdown. So I'm criticizing him for being human. And it says, just the kind of ultra smacked ass that buys his Bud Light at Target. I see Derek sharing useful information. I've seen nothing of any value coming from this jit boy in any video. I think he meant jizz boy. This jizz boy in any video he's in. Someone says Derek is full of crap. CBC points out the BS. My comment was to the use of Badlands and giving them attention. Then we got a couple more, and it says, I was just waiting. I knew this would come. Badlands Media. I fell asleep at the first 30 seconds of this worthless video. Block from McKinney Bacher. And then we got a couple down here at the bottom. I want to show you these. And it says, you're the one that needs to be rescued, you fathead moron. You're the one that needs to be rescued, you fathead moron. Which I take offense to. I have a giant melon of a head. It is like a pumpkin with a baseball hat. It is gigantic. Head size is directly correlated to intelligence. So I'm just saying. Big head. Big dick. I mean, big brain power. Big brain power. Then, now I want you to look at this guy's profile picture. Hold on. This is probably a 50-year-old man. Okay? This is what you see, this guy. This is probably a 50-year-old man sitting there with his grandkids. Okay? Probably a 50-year-old man. At least. Sitting here with a grandkid. Now I want you to listen to his next comeback because it's a doozy for a 50-year-old man. As if fathead moron wasn't elementary enough. Then we get, just because Derek Johnson is doing your mom, don't be mad. Oh, are you mad because someone's doing your mother? Huh? Is that why someone's doing? You know what doing means, right? Doing the dirty. Doing means sex. Doing your mom. This is a chat saying 60-year-old man Just because Derek Johnson's doing your mom, don't be mad. He just does everybody's mom. That's why I like to call him Dad. I said, you're an old man, and your logical debate theory is doing your mom. Get bent, fucktard. He's just because Derek's doing your mom. That is wild. That is wild. The fuck is that? Doing your mom. I never thought I'd see a grown man be like, oh, you don't like him because he's doing your mom? Are you guys doing it in there? Knock, 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 knock on the bedroom door. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like going back to middle school or probably elementary school, honestly. And it not today, but 20 years ago or 30 years ago when I was there. Welcome to my show. Here we go. Oh, I need to turn the audio back on for you. Hold on.
Probably shouldn't jinx this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway.
Here we go. Here we go.
When they went down 3-0 to the Heat.
Boston Celtics.
First of all, I have a lot of respect for the Heat. Eric Spoelstra, head coach. And particularly Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler reminds me a lot of Michael Jordan, and I'm a big Michael Jordan fan. However, when the Heat went up 3-0, I still didn't think they were going to win. So I threw a boatload of money on the Celtics when they were down 3-0. And those odds are really good, especially now because they're favored tonight. So I like the Celtics. Jason Tatum went to Duke. Duke is my team, as you guys all know. I like the city. I actually love the city of Boston. It's one of my favorite cities in the United States.
The Celtics being favored tonight wouldn't make your odds better on the Celtics. I mean, they'd make them better, but it wouldn't make the payout better, especially tonight when they're favored.
United States. I hate the Red Sox, so there's that. But I think we're going to have a big night tonight for the Celtics. Game's on in about 30 minutes. My live stream will not be very long tonight, upwards of an hour.
They're about to lose, by the way. The Heat is up 94-73. There's 5 minutes left in play. 94-73, 5 minutes left in play. Phil's about to lose that big bet.
If that. And we all get back to our festivities and being full from all your burgers and hot dogs and whatever. Try to make a quick one tonight. So let's go Celtics. The odds were really, really good.
He had all of his teeth artificially replaced with cutanium chiclets. It's a brand new metal they discovered in the baby tunnels. Cutanium.
Especially considering that no NBA team has ever come back from 3-0 deficit.
And they're not going to. They're not going to, bro.
Tonight. Sometimes Project Looking Glass is not used for what it needs to be used for, static.
Now it's 96-73. Jesus Christ, they're down by 23 fucking points. 4.5 minutes left.
Any better locals?
Phil, let me make you an offer. For $20,000, I will teach you how to fix your microphone issue, and I will teach you how to share your screen on locals and kind of spiff up your stream a little bit for $20,000. For $20,000, I'll spend 3 days fixing your stream. Let's do it.
Sometimes Project Looking Glass is not used for what it needs to be used for, static. Until tonight.
Yes, he's saying that he's using Project Looking Glass, a way to see into the future. He's using Project Looking Glass to see into the future to cheat at betting. But now, when he gets called out on this, because they're losing by 22 points, when he gets called out on this, he'll say it was a joke. That's how I was smiling with my freakishly white teeth.
Sometimes Project Looking Glass is not used for what it needs to be used for, static.
Sometimes Project Looking Glass is used for not what it needs to be used for. So he's claiming that he said there's no team that's come back from 0-3 until tonight, sometimes Project Looking Glass is used for not what it's supposed to be used for. So he's claiming that he used Project Looking Glass to cheat this and to make money sports betting. And that should be true, right? Project Looking Glass is always right. It's looking into the future, except it's not.
Any better, locals?
That's his. When he changed right there, that is his computer microphone, and it's fine.
How about now? Any better?
Now we're back to his real microphone, and it's all right.
Yes, better. Okay. Sorry about that. Locals is telling me everything's better now. So
that's right, poker dealer. You got it.
All right. All right, cool. So yeah, let's go Celts, huh? That's a big one. Real big one.
I think Phil, I don't know. At first, I thought Phil was scared that the grift is going to end too soon. So he was going to try to capitalize on everything he possibly could. Now I think he's just kind of addicted to making more money. Always making more money. Like you'll see in a second what he's selling now.
All right, we got a good show tonight. I am going to reveal to you guys something that you each are going to want to... Well, let me go back. Let me actually put this over here, so in case I go staticky again, I can see your comments over there to the side. There we go, perfect. Okay. Subs only. Sorry about that, locals. I'm like a rookie. Not really a live streamer anyway. I'm just a military intelligence agent.
On Memorial Day, a day for fallen soldiers, Phil's going to try to steal valor by saying a military intelligence agent. Military intelligence agents are part of the military. Phil's admitted several times he never served in the military. Why would he say that on fucking Memorial Day?
I'm just a military intelligence agent. Not really a live streamer anyway. I'm just a military intelligence agent.
On Memorial Day. I'm going to record this and get ready to post it and ask him why. See if we can get a response. All right, guys, here we go. Just a second. Here you go. Phil Godlewski, a little clip of his stream from Memorial Day. Damn it, I fucked it up. Hold on. Here you go, Phil Godlewski, on Memorial Day. A clip from his live stream. And what does he claim?
Well, let me go back. Let me actually put this over here, so in case I go staticky again, I can see your comments over there to the side. There we go, perfect. Okay. Subs only. Sorry about that, locals. I'm like a rookie. Not really a live streamer anyway. I'm just a military intelligence agent.
On Memorial Day, the holiday where we are to be thankful for veterans who gave all, who never came home, who the check they signed with their life on the line was cash. They never made it back home. Friends of mine that have died all over the fucking planet. He's going to steal valor and say a military intelligence agent. What the fuck is wrong with him and the people that follow him? This dude's a military intelligence agent. What a fucking piece of shit, Phil. Why would you say this? All right, I recorded that little clip and I'm going to post it on Telegram and call his ass out.
I pretend I never said that. Anyway. I've just had enough. And when I say I had enough, it's hard to miss it now, obviously, with all this Target and Kohl's and Bud Light and Disney and all this crap going on, trying to take advantage of our children. I've just really had enough. Just reading about it and you know, when Kris Jenner came out and wanted to be a man, or whatever the other way, I don't know. When Jenner came out, static. What the fuck? Better? I don't know what's going on with the audio tonight, guys.
That's his computer again.
Is that better?
Now his mic's back.
Silent, no audio, mute. No, I'm not muted. No sound at all. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. Audio sources. That better? Better? Somebody said yes, better, and everyone's saying no. What is the deal? Muted? All right, I'm changing audio sources. Screw this microphone. Piece of shit anyway.
What a fucking... I can't believe he just did that. On Memorial Day. Call himself a military intelligence agent. He could have easily just said an intelligence agent for the military. That's a lot different. That's a civilian job, right? This is fucking so stupid.
Any better?
Yeah, every look, like if you're gonna start boycotting companies because they support like gay pride or whatever, LGBTQPIA plus / you're gonna have to boycott every fucking company. Good luck. People were mad at Chevrolet, then they started showing Ford and Dodge. People were mad at Bud, then they started showing every other alcohol commercial. People were mad at the NBA, then they started showing every other sport. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. It's a changing time, and you might not like it, but you're never going to be able to boycott everything. You just can't.
Any better now?
Stolen fucking valor on goddamn on Memorial Day. Holy shit. This motherfucker, bullshiffer, I know you just got here. This motherfucker just said that he was a military intelligence agent. He said, I'm not a live streamer, just a military intelligence agent.
Good now? How we sounded? Any better? Gooch?
Damn it, dude. That is just wild to me.
Rumble good?
Wild.
You guys can't hear me at all on DLive? You're saying no sound, so you can't hear anything. All right, Rumble, how you looking over there? Good, great, you're fine. All right. So I don't know what's going on with locals. Some of you were saying it's fine, some of you were saying it's not fine. I'm just so confused. All right, for tonight we're gonna have to head over to Rumble then. Everything is fine on Rumble, so we're gonna head over there. I also heard DLive is working fine, so we're just gonna stick to Rumble tonight. That's how we're gonna do it. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on here. It makes zero technical sense for Rumble to work. It's all out of the same microphone, so it makes no sense for Rumble to work and not locals. I don't know what that's all about. I have no idea. But all right, so we're gonna move on now. Like I said, I've been having a hard time with all this crap about they're basically going after our children with advertisements to get them corrupted. I'm sick of seeing television shows that try to do the same exact thing. I really had enough of it, and having two small children myself, it's really disgusting, you know? So when I see an issue like this, that's an ongoing issue that affects me on a regular basis. Guys, I know no one could hear me on locals. I'm not going to try to figure out what's going on over there. So actually, I think I might know what's going on over there. Hold on a second.
You got to get permissions to your microphone, Phil. Obviously, you turned it up or turned it off. Yeah, his paid site is a worse experience. That's what Louis Rossman, I told you guys earlier, Louis Rossman was like, I advise my followers to use ad blocker because they can watch 5 years of my ads and I still won't make as much money as if they just donated $1 to my PayPal. But that's what he was talking about. When a company gives you a worse experience for the paid version, he was complaining about YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. And one thing that allows you to do is download YouTube videos and then watch them when you don't have service. But the problem is, like, he has a phone that basically never has service. He just uses it on Wi-Fi and for testing stuff, and he downloads videos on it to watch when he doesn't have service, when he's away, when he's traveling, whatever. They make you, if you don't get online every 3 days, you can't access your videos that you downloaded. Like, it still downloads, it still takes storage on your phone, you still have to, store it, and it's aggravating to download, it takes time. But if you don't get on the internet within 3 days, then you can't watch videos you downloaded on YouTube. So he was complaining about that. Like, the paid version is a worse experience than a pirated version. Well, that's like with Phil. His paid VIP membership, you can't see the screen. You can't hear him half the time. He doesn't pay attention to the chat. Like, it's worse. I would not expect anybody to join my Patreon if it was worse than my regular show. That'd be silly, wouldn't it? Whatever.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I might have just fixed what's going on locals, right? Yeah. All right. If that happens again, we're just gonna call it because I can't keep pausing to figure out audio issues. So I'm not gonna do that. So hopefully we're okay over there on locals. Looks like everybody's jiving. Okay. All right. Anyway, when I run into an issue like this that I feel like I have the power to change. And it's not just Target and Kohl's and Bud Light and the rest. It's really the media as a whole. I'm just really sick of the indoctrination, the constant competing to tell us what the next believable lie should be.
Next believable lie.
Our veterans and those that made the ultimate sacrifice. I was thinking about this earlier. We're not just...
Yeah, and you just stole valor from them. Tonight we honor our veterans and those that make the ultimate sacrifice. But I was a military intelligence officer. Got it.
Today, maybe for the first...
The Heat won. Is the game over? I had it up, but I forgot to refresh it. Final, 103-84. Project Looking Glass, wrong again. Wrong again. What is that, 19 points? That'd be 93, 103, yeah. 19 points.
First time. I don't think we just honor those in the military. We lost a lot of individuals through a bioweapon called COVID.
Oh my God. This is not true, YouTube. Don't blame this on me.
Called remdesivir. We lost a lot of family members, loved ones, colleagues, children, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and everything in between. And I think that those people were soldiers, just like anybody that we've ever lost in the military. So.
Oh my God. Bro, on Memorial Day, people who died of COVID are the same as veterans that died in combat. The fuck, it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse.
So today being Memorial Day, I think it's an important day to recognize those that we have lost, those that have served. And I think it's time for us to all make a big change tonight. I think we could all do our part. I think we could all make a difference. We've all been making a difference. I hope you guys.
How could we do that?
We've all been making a difference for a very long time. Just you continuing to post.
Look, I'm sorry if your someone you love died of COVID, died after they took remdesivir as like a last resort. fucking died after whatever, died in a car wreck. I don't care. I'm sorry about that. But we separate and give special honor to those who died in combat. And you can't take that and say it's the same as this or that or what. It never has been, never will be. How fucking dumb.
Share articles of mine, share live streams of mine, share all this stuff. We've been all doing our part for a very long time to rid the world of the evil that has corrupted us. And now tonight we're going to do even more. Let me explain. First of all, before I even get into the good stuff, I want to mention 3 different advertisements that I have for tonight. One is for the mini chainsaw. It is now 50% off. Link is in the description.
Oh, yeah. Got to get the grift in.
Really great gift. The second one is for Field of Greens. I've been taking Field of Greens for the last couple months now. Gives you a full dose of vegetables, full dose of fruit every single day, and your mind is just completely crystal clear after that. If you don't think you get enough fruits and vegetables in your diet, Field of Greens is the way to go. If you use promo code PHIL on your first order, you'll get 15% off, and then you will also get 10% off your ongoing subscription. So that's fieldofgreens.com. Link is also in the description. And one more, a lot of you have been asking me about pet health. A lot of you have pets. They are your kids in many cases. I understand that because before I had kids, I treated my pets like they were my kids too. So a lot of your pets, a lot of the animals that you have in your household now are not necessarily doing the greatest. Why? Well, they're still drinking that shit water, right? That's one thing. Dr. Richter, the guy that I'm promoting tonight, has been recognized with over 24 awards for his research into pet health. You could read all about it. He could teach you exactly how he's helped dogs and pets all over the world in the link down below. It is ultimatedoghealth.com/Phil. If you go to /Phil, you will receive extra discounts. That's it for the ads tonight. All those links are down in the description on both Locals and Rumble, and I will put those same links on my Telegram channel after the show. Now, about a month ago, roughly, I told y'all that a new phase of internet was coming. The internet that we're connected to right now has been controlled by the cabal for a very, very long time. I told you the name of it, next phase. I told you that I had a little bit to do with it. One of the most common questions I got after that live and in the weeks that followed.
The next phase, what we got?
If the internet as we know it.
Chainsaws and pet health.
The www, if that goes out, how are we supposed to watch you? How are we supposed to know what to do? How are we going to get on Telegram? How are we going to do anything? Valid question. And I told you, don't worry, you'll be okay. Well, now's the time to act on that promise that I made that you would be okay once the shit hit the fan. And there was a media blackout or an internet changeover. And in order for you to not experience any of that and still have connectivity, you're going to have to know what to do. Yeah, there'll be EBS, of course. We talked about that many times, but the EBS is going to give you very basic details. If you still want to be connected to the truthers that you follow, to your regular news channels, if you still watch those, or just the internet in general, I have the solution and I'm going to reveal it tonight.
Did anybody not think that when he claimed there was going to be a new internet, that it was going to be some type of package he was going to sell to people? So what he's selling has nothing to do with the internet, okay? It has nothing to do with the internet. He's selling a TV streaming package. And you can either buy the package for $60 a month, $2 a day. You can also sell the package and get a percentage back. And he thinks he'll have thousands of people buy it. If he has 5,000 people buy it, and it's, he makes $10 a piece, that's quite a bit of money, for the first month. But I would say it's cyclical. Like every 30 days he gets, as long as if they keep it activated for more than 30 days, he gets paid again and again and again and again.
Service. A streaming service that will be connected to next phase internet when the time does come that the internet goes down. If the internet goes down, as many of you know, your devices will not work. Your computer obviously will not have any connectivity. Your televisions will have a link to nowhere. However, if you could still stream on a service, hypothetically, that is still connected to the next phase internet, then I think that solves a lot of our problems. I'm going to put the link to enroll down at the bottom of the screen, somewhere right in there, and I'm going to explain it as we go.
By the way, this same streaming service has been advertised by Brad Barton. It's been advertised by Scott McKay. It's been advertised by Mike Jaco. It's been advertised by all these other people already.
And of course, it's called Q streaming. Maybe that's a coincidence, maybe not. I know Brad talked about this the other day. Brad and I had...
It's not even spelled as the same. It's C-U-E. It's C-U-E. Phil added a Q to his... to his personalized link, but the company's name is CUE Streaming.
Promoting it as well. Let me tell you a little bit about Q Streaming. Q Streaming is a television streaming platform. By the way, I will have my own channel on this streaming service, which will not go down for any reason at any time. This will work hand in hand with what we anticipate to happen next in terms of internet outages. That might be better if I put that up top, huh? Whoa! Oh, here, how about if I do that? Can you still see that link over there on Rumble? I think you can, right? Yeah, I hate when that happens. There we go. So that's Phil Q, C-U-E, .myqstreaming.com/apply.
So basically his says QQ. QQ.
If you still want the ability to be connected at all times and to have
Pastor Dave from His Glory signed up for it.
My own personal channel and to have access to the same programming that you watch right now, this is the way to go. Now, I'm going to put up on the screen here a screen capture of the details. We're going to go over the costs. We're going to go over all that stuff. Let me just get this set up here real quick. Nope, that's not the one, huh? I ain't worried about it right now. Here we go.
What the fuck was that? Hold on.
I ain't worried about it right now. Here we go. I ain't worried about it right now.
I ain't worried about it right now.
Here we go. 15, wow. There we go. Okay. All right, let me reformat. Nah. I don't know what you're gonna do. Make that a little bigger. Sorry guys, this is for some reason very hard for me right now. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so if you go to sign up for this, first of all, we get the cost out of the way right off the bat. This is $59.99 per month. You have access to 4,000 channels, including channels, private channels, such as the one that I described, and I'm
including cabal channels. You got CNN, Disney, you know, all the deep state cabal channels they used to say.
Going to be on. And others. The sky's the limit for this. We're not just stopping at Phil channel. We're gonna have channels for a lot of the major truthers, a lot of the major alternate media that are out there. $2 a day gets you literally, as you can see here, thousands of TV stations, hundreds of sports channels, nationwide local channels, thousands of movies and TV series, video on demand and pay-per-view, top tier channels. You could stream on up to 5 devices at a time. So that's your phone, your laptop, your tablet, 2 televisions, or any combination of that. You can literally watch from anywhere, just like you do now on your devices when you go to Rumble or whatever. You can watch this for anywhere. All of my live streaming will be on this channel, and all of my past live streams will be on my channel as well on Q Streaming. There's no contract, there's no hidden fees. It is literally $59.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. If some of you are going to through the sign up process right now, when you do go through, there's gonna be 2 options. One's gonna say, are you a nonprofit? Obviously you're not. And it's also gonna ask you if you are interested in being an independent sales associate. Now here's the thing. If you get people to sign up for Q, what we're doing is we're offering you incentive. We are offering you a small amount of commission. For every person that you get signed up that uses your direct link, you will get $6 a month for every time that person has an active subscription. $6 for anyone that uses your link to sign up. You will get that in a commission account. This, you sign up 10 people, pays for itself every single month. That could be your family, that could be your friends, that could be other houses they want this at, for your kids, anybody. If that same person that signed up with your link signs up somebody with their link, you get $4 for that. That person that you signed up will get $6.
$4.
You still get 4. It goes 2 generations deep. We're going 2 generations deep with this. So $6 for anybody you sign up as a commission. Sign up 100 people, $600 in commission that month. That's the cool part. The better part, and what's most important to me and I'm sure everybody else here, is that you will never lose us. No matter what happens next, no matter what happens with the internet, no matter what happens with streaming, you are never going to lose us. Here's a list of the devices. Now, for those of you that know how Roku works and how Fire Stick works, very similar. This is just a device that plugs into the back of your TV. You can log in to use the web player version. The web player version is for Androids, iPhones, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, iMacs, PCs, all that stuff. And you also could use any of those devices that are listed on the left there to stream. Now, I'm going to go through some of the channels here in a second, but just so you guys know, this is not in addition to what you're using now. So if you're streaming through Peacock or if you're streaming through Prime or Hulu or whatever, they're not going to be around too much longer.
There you go. That's a bold-faced lie that he's just putting out there so you buy his fucking knockoff Roku.
This is what's next. This is the big to-do. This is
what a fucking, this is the big intel he had, guys. This is the big intel he had. It does have to access the internet. Every bit of this has to access your Wi-Fi. The first thing you have to do is connect it to your Wi-Fi. But he told everybody the internet was going down and the new internet was coming. And now he's saying this is the new internet. But your internet's not changing at all. This is a knockoff fucking Roku. That's it.
Now, if you can't afford $59 a month and you're not currently paying that anywhere else for any other television streaming service, whether it's Netflix, Prime, or any of the other ones, then obviously this isn't for you. You don't have to sign up. But any combination of 5 of the devices that are on the screen will work for this service. Just to show you some of the channels, there's only 125 here. Obviously, we couldn't list all 4,000. But you get all the major channels that you're used to getting right now. FX, CNN, how about that? Not for long. Discovery, HBO, Nickelodeon for the kids, Lifetime. I'm just reading, in random areas. HGTV, TV Land, and this is 125.
Here we go. I just found it. Hold on. L Strategies to work with Mark Fincham, a Trump-endorsed Arizona SOS candidate on business consulting. Angie Wong, Jared Craig, Donna, and Stan Fitzgerald of L Strategies announced that they are working with Mark Fincham, a Trump-endorsed Arizona Secretary of State candidate on business consulting and marketing. The firm will be focused not on politics, but on Fincham's new media venture and his nonprofit. Fincham's new nonprofit called Election Fairness Institute is a 501c3 and currently in the funding phase. Simultaneously being launched is a channel streaming content platform at MyQ Streaming. See below for the link, which has some well-known hosts lined up to be announced in the near future. L Strategies will assist with marketing for both the news channel and the nonprofit. For more information on L Strategies, visit us at lstrategies.org. All right, I'm opening that in a new page. Copy. We'll look at that in a second. Mark Fincham, candidate for Secretary of State. A Trump-endorsed candidate. L Strategies is a full-service national fundraising, advertising, media, and consulting firm with offices in Georgia and Florida. Our firm provides the latest fundraising methods, political technology, direct mail, television. We apply. So this is full-on like propaganda streaming. They're going to allow one side on there, and they're going to try to grab the big Q names and the big Trump names and see if they can put them on there. L Strategies is a national consulting. Here's what L Strategy. This is a full political move, guys. Look, they even have the capital here. Okay, this is what L Strategies does: political, business, media, and strategic. And they're trying to snatch up as many people as they can from the QAnon world and get them on Mark Fincham's new company here. Mark Fincham looks wild. Like, are we sure this guy doesn't have like kids locked in his basement? Holy shit. This is Mark Fincham. This is him. Yeah, so like someone just said Amazon Fire Stick looks exactly the same. Yeah, so what they do is Amazon Fire Stick went to a company and in China and said, hey, make these. They need to do this, this, and this. The real beauty of it is like your operating system and how much, the processor that's in there. But any company can go over there and get the exact same thing. It won't say Fire Stick on it. I could go buy them for like so much, and then I would put all the we used to buy Kodi sticks or Android boxes, or you know what I'm saying. We used to get all this for free, and now he's got people paying $60 a month. He's gonna be in your fucking cable too. I don't get this shit. This is the new internet, except it's just like Roku. It's not the new internet. Here's the channels. Adults, ABC, A&E, ABC, Adult Swim, American Heroes. We're looking for Cabal channels. BBC, Big Ten, Boomerang, Bounce, Bravo. Isn't Bravo like founded on like the gay and lesbian and the LGBTQ? Boomerang Bounce, Cartoon Network, CBS, Cine Latino, Cinemax, Comedy Central, Comedy TV, Cooking, Court TV, Discovery, Disney Channel, Disney Junior, Disney XD. Remember the Cabal, ESPN, all of them, all the Foxes, Freeform. Oh, CNN was in there too, and CNBC. Freeform, Fuse, FX, FXX, FYI, Galavision, Hallmarks, HBO, Heroes and Icons, HGTV, History, the Justice Channel, Lifetime, LMN, Logo. Logo is definitely the LGBTQ channel. Logo, that's literally what they broadcasted at, or that's literally what they set their marketing up on as. I'm fine with that, but you figured Phil's super alt-right movement wouldn't be. MTV, Nat Geo, MSNBC, of course, is there. How are you going to spin this that this is the new internet and like Disney and Peacock are going down, except NBC and Disney are listed on your channel list, you fucking retard? Like, how is Peacock not going to be around any longer, but channel 85 is NBC?
Channels. We just imagine seeing 1,000 channels on the list right now. It's just too much to fit on the screen. So this is just an example of what you're going to be streaming. And of course, my channel and other channels will be there too. If you go to device setup on the link that I sent you, it'll walk you through how to set up the device. After you subscribe, you'll get it in the mail. And you can set up your device very simply just by watching the videos that are right on the website. You go to stream now. You can see, let me make sure this came up. Okay, yeah, let me make it a little smaller. I cannot. Okay, I guess that's good enough. If I click over here on TV Guide, no, I'm going to want to make it a little smaller. Looks like we're hurting their website here a little bit, huh? I pulled this up before the live, and all these channels just came right up.
The first news story that comes up with Marge Fincham is from NBC. It says, election denier Mark Fincham loses Secretary of State race in Arizona. Democrat Adrian Fontes, a former Maricopa County election official, will succeed Arizona Secretary of State Katie Hobbs, the Democratic nominee for governor. Republican Mark Fincham, a prominent election denier, has lost to Democrat Adrian Fontes in the race for Arizona Secretary of State, NBC News projects. Fontes, a former top election official from Maricopa County, will succeed Arizona Secretary of State Katie Hobbs, Democratic nominee for governor. Fincham was among a host of GOP candidates for statewide office who have repeatedly cast doubt over Joe Biden's presidential victory, falsely claimed that the 2020 election was stolen from former President Donald Trump in Arizona. Last year, Trump backed Fincham's candidacy and highlighted his record of defending the stolen election claims. Mark was willing to say what few others had the courage to say about the 2020 election, Trump said in offering his public support. As a state legislator, Fincham has introduced several resolutions seeking to decertify the 2020 election in 3 major Arizona counties, as well as a bill that would give the legislature the power to reject election results. He has also supported a partisan review of Maricopa County election results, even though the review was reaffirmed by Biden's victory, or even though that review ended up reaffirming Biden's victory. With his loss, Fincham joins numerous other election deniers who fell short on Election Day. In Michigan, election deniers lost bids for governor, secretary of state, and attorney general. Republican Doug Mastriano, a prominent election denier in Pennsylvania, who was on the Capitol grounds on Jan 6, lost his bid for governor, along with similar GOP gubernatorial candidates in Minnesota and New Mexico. Other prominent election deniers in Arizona include attorney general candidate Abraham Hamadeh and Carrie Lake, the party's pick for governor, are still locked in tight races with their opponents. So this is from way earlier. This is from the midterms, but still, that was the first article that came up with him. This dude, what the fuck?
At Toppenish Hospital on the Yakima Indian Reservation in Washington State.
Oh, clearly that's not the right one. Not the right video. Arizona Republican Secretary of State candidate Mark Fincham revealed during Thursday's debate that he has been interviewed by both the Justice Department and Jan 6 community about his alleged involvement in the Capitol attack. Oh, shit. They asked me why I was there. I said, well, I think you already know. I was there delivering an evidence package to Representative Paul Gosar Fincham, who was subpoenaed by the committee earlier this year, told reporters after the debate. The four-term far-right Arizona lawmaker who continues to espouse the big lie and is running for the state's chief election officer revealed the January 6th interview and the Justice Department involvement in the back and forth on the debate stage with his opponent, Democrat Adrian Fontes. I was interviewed by the DOJ and the J6 committee as a witness, Fincham said. So for him to assert that I was part of a criminal uprising is absurd. And frankly, it's a lie. You're only a witness because they couldn't pin a crime on you, bro.
But you can see, this is just for example purposes anyway. You can see all the channels going down the left-hand side. If I scroll through them,
it's sort of an MLM. It's not exactly an MLM, but yeah, it sort of is because you get paid. It's not an MLM because you don't have this huge downline that keeps growing and you have to keep monitoring it. You basically get paid for referrals, which is like an affiliate deal, but it's 2 layers deep. So if I refer you and then you refer somebody, we both get paid. Like you get $4, I get $4 for you. I get $4 for your friend. You get $4 for your friend. But that next person, I don't get shit for. It's 2 layers deep. So it's not exactly a pyramid or an MLM. It's more like a referral link that's 2 layers deep, but still. If it was an MLM, if I refer you, would get $4, your friend $4, their friend $4, another friend $4, another friend $4. But it doesn't do that. It only goes 2 layers deep. But still, I get what you're saying.
it just keeps going and going and going, all in alphabetical order. You're going to have a particular channel for me. I do not have it fully set up yet, but it will be. You could organize these by time zone if you wanted to. Every channel that you're used to watching right now on your television will be included in Q streaming. Now, if you see at the top of the screen right here where it says entertainment, those were just your entertainment channels. If I go to sports channels, wow, we're really messing with the website, huh? That's what happens when you have millions of people going to a URL all at once.
Yeah, you can't look. Their web viewer can't support just the traffic from just your show. Imagine when millions of people are on there trying to watch an actual real show on fucking on goddamn Animal Planet or Discovery Channel, and you're trying to stream.
It's highly likely that we do crash this website tonight, and if that's the case, we'll just have to wait for it to come back up. Looks like it's trying to load now a little bit. I told you guys I would give you an opportunity to make sure we could stay in touch at all times, and this is that opportunity. So no one's going to force you to sign up for any of this. If it's not in your budget, it's totally understandable, and no one's going to be upset with you. You can see here now that the sports actually loaded here on the left-hand side as I'm scrolling down. You can see Barstool Sports is there, Big Ten Network, Billiard TV, CBS Sports, ESPN 1, 2, and 3, ESPN Deportes, ESPN News, ESPNU. You got FanDuel on there, Fantasy Sports, Fox, Golf Network, Golf Channel, MLB Network, MSG, NBA TV. It's having a hard time loading them up right now, but this is exactly what you're going to want to be connected to. You can see here pay-per-view sports live events, Fox Local Network. Here's all your local lists right here up top. ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, so all your local news you can watch there. The website has obviously slowed down to a crawl. And again, please be patient and just wait it out. Let me show you here too while we are waiting out. This is your dashboard. This is how you will keep track of who signs up underneath you. You can see I only signed up a few people so far, but your personal link will be able to sign up whoever you want to sign up using your own link. And in using your own link, you will be able to earn commission as long as the people that do sign up. I'm just going to give the website a little while here before I start to navigate around, because obviously it's not working very well. I told them that there was going to be a big influx, and everyone said they were ready. But hey guys, listen, I'm trying. Do you really think I care if I get 1,000 people signed up to this and I get $6,000 a month? Like, you think that's what I'm after? No, what I'm after is trying to make sure.
$6,000 a month. Absolutely he is. Absolutely. The internet's not going anywhere. And if it does, this fucking stick's not going to work. What are you talking about?
That you guys are still connected to people like me if you want to be when the time comes. And also there's a slight business opportunity here for you. If that's not something that you're interested in, like I said, by all means, pass. No one's dragging you into doing this. No one is forcing you into doing anything here. This is completely up to you. Again, my link is at the very bottom of the screen, except if you're on Locals. If you're on Locals, you will not have that link show up on your screen. You will see it, though, on DLive and Rumble. I'm just waiting for the website here to do something. It seems like it's just in a dead state. There, somebody listed my link in it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my link in my Telegram channel right now. There you go. So it's in my main Telegram page right now. And again, I understand that some people may not even have $59 a month to sign up for this, but if you are currently paying for Cabal-sponsored streaming, why? Why do it? Why would you do that? This has 4,000 channels, including pay-per-view channels, sports channels, and many other channels. Be patient with the website. I didn't really know if this was going to be, if this was going to work how we intended it tonight due to the influx of traffic. Oh, and no, a couple people are asking over here in the chat, is this a big business opportunity that I told you I had for all you guys? No, this is not the big business opportunity. That one will come in the coming weeks.
That one's a different one. That was a completely different one, guys. Completely different.
It's an alternative to what you're paying. Somebody just said right here, my Spectrum bill is $240 for internet and cable. Obviously, that is a lot more than what $59 a month represents. I think you'll realize that the service here is far better than what you're currently paying for, and your money is no longer going to the cabal. Are smart TVs needed? To plug in, you'll need a smart TV. You'll need a USB. What's up, Anthony? Thank you for that Rumble.
That's HDMI, Phil. HDMI.
You'll need a USB port on the back of your TV to plug into. But again, it'll walk you through. If you go to the website, it'll walk you through the videos of how to sign up. Should you quit your internet? No, this is not internet. This is a streaming service. So you will connect the streaming service to the internet that you're currently on. But when the time comes, when next phase happens, this will be connectable to that.
I'm checking out that guy's fucking Instagram right now that someone dropped. The apparently the president of the company is Dave Weddle. I'm checking out his Instagram now where he's welcoming people to Q streaming, and it has a former Secretary of State guy. Oh God. Tuesday, October 18th, 2022 was their launch.
That's not what my dashboard says. My dashboard says 5,000 people have signed up so far, and that was only in the first 3 minutes. I haven't updated it since then, so I don't know what you're talking about.
5,000.
Is this internet also?
5,000 people couldn't get there and sign up in the first 3 minutes if they was fucking 2,000 per computer, motherfucker.
Read the room, Phil. You're losing people. That's not what my dashboard says. My dashboard says 5,000 people have signed up so far, and that was only in the first 3 minutes. I haven't.
Lying, liar, liar. Yeah, of course. Of course, it requires internet. It of course requires internet for sure.
What we're talking about. Is this internet also? No. Next phase internet will be free when next phase internet launches, but this will be connectable to next phase without having to do anything at all. Your other streaming platforms that you use, Prime, Netflix, and whatever else, they will not. So I told you guys that this would be coming. I mentioned it a couple months ago, and I told you that I would have something for you, and this is it. Does the website tell you how the internet works?
I think he said what that means. I think he said $4 a piece, but still that's $20,000. If that was true, he would basically be making $20,000 a month off this, which is not. I mean, how many of you guys would like to fucking drop a link and make $20,000 a month? You know what I'm saying? You can say a lot of things about Phil, but one thing he's been good at is making money. One of the best ways to make money, one of the quickest ways to become a millionaire is to sell memberships, man. This is described by a bunch of people that are about making money and the hustle and all that as, I would rather have 1 million friends rather than $1 million. Why would you rather have 1 million friends rather than $1 million? Because if I call my friends and say, hey, I need to borrow $1, 99.9% of them are going to say, sure, you can have $1 because it's just $1. But some of them are going to say, hell, you can have $10 or you can have $1,000 or you can have, $5,000, depending on their status and who they are and what they can afford. That's way more than a fucking $1 million.
No. What about internet connection? This is for everyone's asking about internet. This is for a streaming service to have access to television.
Yeah, but you told him this is the next phase just a minute ago. You set this up as if it were new internet.
Which would replace Netflix, Prime,
you did that.
YouTube TV, whatever you guys pay for right now. This is $59.99 a month. Far cheaper than those other prices you pay for those other networks I just mentioned.
None of the streaming platforms I use are $60 a month. Hell, my cable bill when I finally left, it wasn't $60 a month.
USB or HDMI, I believe they have both. Can you?
You know what I am curious? It's an HDMI connector. It's powered by USB. It's powered by USB. It has to be HDMI to get signal. You're not going to get any type of good resolution through a cheap ass TV on USB. You're fucking stupid. He is getting agitated. You can tell. This guy is fucking. I wonder if now that he's going on this service, if he falls under different regulations through the FTC or whatever.
Can you DVR a show? Yeah, if you still have the ability to DVR on your television or on your devices that you have in your house right now, yes, that will work.
He doesn't even know that this device has DVR built in. I just read that. He doesn't even know that this device has DVR built in.
$17 for Netflix, somebody said. True, but you don't have any live TV with Netflix, and you also don't have any pay-per-view there. You just have their library of shows. But television sucks. I'm with you. I don't like watching TV too much, but some people in my family do. When we have guests over, it's something to do with the children.
He's getting agitated for sure.
Will it be worldwide? Yes. Can you still watch Netflix shows? You sure could. If you want to maintain your subscription with Netflix, you could do that. This is only $59 a month. And like I said, once you're signed up, you could actually start enrolling people through your link and earning money for those people that you enroll. So go out and start earning yourself $6 per enrollment. Why wouldn't anyone want to do that?
Oh, he did say 6. You're right. That's $30,000. I thought he said 4 earlier. But yeah, somebody's right in the chat. I called you out and said you're wrong earlier, but you're right.
This is why you couldn't talk last night? No, this has nothing to do with why I couldn't talk last night. And as you see, this is also not a heavy Intel live. Someone just said $59.99, almost 60. Yes, wait, hold on. Let me check the math. Yeah, it is almost 60. I checked. Phil is a master at monetizing a large following. Got to give him props. He scores the MLMs, looking for something he can tie into helping people. If you see it that way, that's fine with me. This is helping people, number one. And number two, in multiple ways. It's helping people maintain the programming that they have, okay, for when the shit hits the fan. Number two, it's cheaper.
But when the shit... Phil, you keep saying when the shit hits the fan. The programming that almost everybody has... Most people don't have cable. The program that almost everybody has now relies on the internet. Your new Q stick relies on the internet. What do you mean? If my Roku doesn't work, which is like fucking $30 at Walmart, and I don't pay a goddamn thing for any of it, or build into my all the TVs I bought in the last fucking 5 years. If it doesn't work, your shit doesn't work either, dude.
Than what you're paying now. And number three, and in addition to both of those, of course, we're gonna have our own channels on there. And number three, you could earn money doing it. Is that such a bad thing? $10 signups, yours is free. That's right. You can get 10 people to sign up, yours is free. And listen, I'll tell you, you're gonna get a lot of people to sign up for this. And the reason being, you will have people that recognize this for a cheaper alternative to what they're paying for right now and getting more. They're getting more with this. It's not cheaper than what you pay now. I find that hard to believe. If you're getting live television right now, you're not paying less than $60 a month. No way.
Follow, I guarantee you do.
Hey, if you have live television, you are paying less than $60 a month. Not for this magnitude. And certainly not for something that's going to be there when you need it to be. HD, that depends on your TV, not on the streaming service. As long as you have an HD TV, yes, it will be.
It doesn't depend on your TV. It literally depends on the streaming service.
HD.
Oh, that depends on your TV. No, it doesn't. It depends on what you're putting out. Now, whether my TV will receive it or not is one thing, but when someone asks HD about your device, it depends entirely on your device, retard.
As you can see, I'm answering questions. I failed to announce that.
I would like to see... We are putting a tiger in our tank to offer the best family entertainment, QTV. Apple, Android, Fire Stick, Roku, web browser. You can get QTV on any device. Oh, okay. So you don't even need it. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah, you can just buy it right now on your Roku. QTV live streaming and video on demand platforms for opera, ballet, symphonies, classical music. They haven't updated their app, obviously. QTV app is built for connoisseurs and professionals. The fastest growing playlist of personalized recommendations and collections of national premieres, world premieres, concerts, recitals. Yeah, they haven't. I'd say they bought this existing channel because it looks like they've changed some of the branding still, and this is pretty old here. But yeah, you can buy the app right now on Roku. It doesn't look like they've changed their listing in the store because obviously it used to be something else. But yeah, it already exists.
If we have 40 people sign up, does it all go for trade for the service? Go for trade. I think what you're asking is if you have 40 people sign up, do you still have to pay the $59.99 or could it come out of your commissions? It'll come out of your commissions if you wanted to. NFL, yes, there are NFL channels, Major League Baseball, NBA, everything you can think of. It's $59.99. Listen, I know, is it a one-time commission of $6 per customer at sign up, or is it recurring? It's recurring. Every month they're subscribed, you'll get paid $6. And anybody that they sign up, you'll get paid $4 on that person. So if you guys really treated this the right way, you can make an extraordinary business with this alone.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. Let me search that. MyQ streaming, that's what it's called, right?
You're currently paying the cabal for your TV streaming, and we hate the cabal, right? There's a good comment by Melagirl for life.
Where do you think your money's go? What are you trying to describe here? If I pay Peacock to stream, that money goes to NBC and it's a lot cheaper. If I pay QTV or Q streaming or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and they feature NBC, that same company gets a percentage of that money. They have to pay fees to them or they're going to be fucking shut down. The money's still going to the same fucking channels, except now you're even paying for ones you probably don't even fucking watch.
No, Luca probably. Phil has said many times he's an entrepreneur. That said, it helps. It either helps you or it doesn't. Nobody's making you sign up for any of his businesses. It's correct. If this helps you and you see a need.
He's saying this is the only way to keep your fucking channels after the fucking switch that's not coming. After the shit hits the fan that's not coming.
Don't. It's okay.
If Phil was really only trying to help people, I've said this 1,000 times. If his real goal, if he wanted to show all these people that say Phil's just into money, and he's like, no, I'm trying to help people, he would just share a link that doesn't pay him anything. It would just be MyQ streaming. It wouldn't be philqq.myq streaming. It would just be MyQ streaming. It wouldn't have an affiliate link attached to it. Or he'd say, you know what, Patriot Street Fighter's advertising this shit too. Go, here's my Patriot Street Fighter Q, myqstreaming.com.
It's a no-brainer. Absolutely, it's a no-brainer. Intel?
I saw it on Nextdoor too. That's so I'm looking up a bunch of shit here.
Opportunity for you to be involved in because this is connected to the next phase of what's about to happen.
That's the lie. That's the lie. This is connected to the next phase, and you'll be pushed right on through. And okay. Come and see why thousands of customers are dropping Xfinity, Dish, DirecTV to save money and literally have access to thousands of more channels. Is it too good to be true? Come to the Muncie Mall and find out for yourself. Dude, this guy's trying way too hard to sell QTV.
I have 5 TVs, well, I need 5 devices, each $59.95. No, you get up to 5. One of the devices gets you 5 connections to your devices. One of the plugins gets you 5 devices. So if you have 5 TVs, you're good with just one.
Impossible. Impossible. How are you going to route that motherfucker to 5 HDMIs, you retard? That's not how it works. If you already have Roku and can buy it, sure. One license gets you 5. The same as Netflix. One Netflix account, you can sign in up to 5 devices or whatever, family devices. That's a lie. If you buy a TV without Roku or some shit built in, you're going to need 5 of those fucking sticks, or it's only going to work on one. That's a lie.
You have 4 TVs, somebody just said. Sophia, yeah, you're good. Just get one. Placed orders, I can't handle the request. I know. This happens every single time. There's no website out there that can handle millions and millions of people clicking a link all at the same exact time.
Millions and millions. There are. So it's called fucking Google, dude. How many people you think are on YouTube at one time? There's no website out there that can support millions of people clicking the link at one time. Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
Keep going back. The link is in my Telegram channel. You could go back until it works. It will work.
Bill's got more people than Google search.
That's not something that I could predict, nor do I have any control over. How long till the price goes up? Like back. The link is in my Telegram channel. You could go back until it works. It will work.
Did you hear this? He didn't like answering this.
How long till the price goes up like cable? That's not something that I could predict, nor do I have any control over.
I thought this was your special project to make it through when shit hits the fan. How long till the price goes up like cable? That's nothing I can predict or that I would want to. I have nothing to do with this. There'll be goddamn blue hairs buying these for their grandkids for Christmas, not knowing that nobody watches TV, and when we do, we fucking steal it off the internet.
What happens if AT&T internet goes dark? Well, if you're on Q streaming, that won't have any effect, because by the time the internet does go dark, the www internet that we know of, we will have Q streaming hooked up to next phase internet.
We will have Q streaming hooked up to next phase internet. Call and ask Q streaming about next phase internet. The white hat internet, and see what they tell you.
You could hack your Fire Stick for free. Yeah, you could. That's called illegal. And if you get caught doing that, you'll get prosecuted. So I wouldn't advise that.
You're not going to get prosecuted for having a jailbroken fucking Fire Stick, okay? I used an Android Cody box for fucking years and years and years and years and years. And you know what happened? Nothing.
Brace, what was that all about? You'll see.
You'll see. We're bracing.
I don't think anybody knows, realistically, I don't think anybody knows how close we are for all of this to be over. Do you think I would be here launching a streaming website tonight on Memorial Day if we weren't? Do you think that?
Yes, I do.
Do you think that this is something I think is important? Do you think that I would be launching it at all if I didn't think it was important? You are on the precipice of greatness. And you don't even know it. Is next phase free? Yes. It'll be free internet for all. Can I go over my comms? I'm assuming you meant the comms from last night. Those are comms from my Anons with instructions, locations, and other things.
Is that the one that you had jizz on 15, 14, 93, 92, go? Hut, or whatever you said?
Can't go over them with the public, no. Q streaming, yes. I know it's spelled QUE. It's fine. No, this is not internet.
Yeah, because it has nothing to do with QAnon, you retard.
A million times a night. This is not internet. This is a streaming service like Hulu TV, Prime, YouTube TV, Apple TV, Netflix. It's a streaming service. This is not internet, correct? Yes, correct. This is not internet. The link to sign up is right below, right here, if you're watching on Rumble. And DLive, you can see it in yellow. It's Phil, letter Q, and then Q spelled out cue.myqstreaming.com/apply. Lots of traffic on the website right now, so you're going to have to give it a little bit of time. I'm grumpy tonight. I'm never grumpy. What are you talking about? I'm not grumpy. I'm having a great time. Truthfully, I'm tired. I did a lot of yard work today. Memorial Day by myself. Hate being alone. My ex had the kids, and I'm not yet out to, obviously, to my wedding.
Okay, it says, will the Q app work on my smart TV? No, the Q app is not compatible with smart TVs. You still need a streaming device like a Fire Stick Lite, or Max, or a Google Chromecast. You can find a list of approved devices on the setup page. Where can I watch? Watch Q on up to 5 devices, which include smartphones, tablets, or streaming devices, all for one fixed monthly fee. Watch anywhere, sign in, but you still have to have a device. Sign in with your Q account to watch instantly on any internet-connected device that offers the Q app. including smartphones, tablets, and streaming media players. What channels? Q offers thousands of live TV channels. We include top tier. So basically, it's not on demand anything. It's not on demand anything. Oh no, it says we do have movies and TV series on demand, but our focus is live. For an overview of what we offer, click Stream Now in the upper right, and you can go to our lineup in guest mode prior to subscribing. Month-to-month service. You can drop the service. How do I cancel? No contracts, no commitments. You need to cancel or give us a call. Okay. Setup. I want to see the approved devices because he's telling them they're buying this stick. Compatible devices. Fire Stick 4K Max or Fire Stick Lite. So it is an actual Fire Stick you have to have. Q streaming is also available on Android phones, iPhones, Android tablets, iPads, laptops, MacBooks, iMacs, and PCs. How can I install it on the Q app on the Fire Stick devices on the main screen? So they don't. Phil's making it seem like they mail you a device. They do not. You're still gonna have to go buy a Fire Stick. So when someone said like my Fire Stick can be hacked, he's like you'd still have to buy a Fire Stick. Does anybody have a Fire Stick right now that they can access while we're sitting here? On the main screen of your Fire Stick or Fire TV, open the Settings tab and click on My Fire TV. If developer options aren't visible, select the About and highlight the first option and press the Select button 7 times. This will make developer options visible. Click Developer Options and turn Apps on from unknown sources to On. Go back to the main screen, press the Home Download or the Home button on your remote and click the search option and type in Downloader in the search area and press the mic key of your remote and say Downloader. Install the downloader. It would be an orange icon that says Downloader on it. Download that. Open the downloader. This is just jailbreaking the motherfucker, dude, and still paying $60 a month. Install Q Streaming app. Choose Xstream server code 001. Enter username. Enter password. Make sure your VOD box is checked. Playlist name should be cute. This is jailbreaking a Fire Stick and still paying $60. This is the same thing when you go in and type in Kodi and you go to the Kodi app and you have to put in the right playlist name. This is jailbreaking a Fire Stick and still paying $60. Jailbreaking's free if you don't know it.
In this video, we'll show you how to set up service on your Fire Stick. First, you'll want to enable the developer options. On the home screen, go to Settings and select My Fire TV. On some Fire Sticks, the developer options are hidden. If this is the case, click About, and with Fire TV Stick highlighted, click the OK button 7 times, and this will enable the developer options. Click Back, select Developer Options, and make sure that Apps from Unknown Sources is turned on. Next, you'll want to install the Downloader app to your Fire Stick. On the home screen, in the search bar, say or enter Downloader and install the app. Open the downloader and in the search bar, enter getfile.tv/qplayer and click Go. Once the app is downloaded and installed, open Q Streaming and click Add Playlist. Then
this is exactly, it's side loading.
Select
You're exactly right.
codes.
This was never meant to be installed on a Fire Stick, so you're side loading it beside your main operating system, basically.
And then server code and enter 001 and click Next. On the following screens,
as soon as they started doing playlist names and server codes, this is jailbreaking. If you're going to do this, you might as well just get a free service and not give anybody $60 goddamn dollars.
Want to enter the username and password that you selected during sign-up.
No, hell no, they won't be able to do this. And they think they're getting a device in the mail, a Fire Stick in the mail, and they're not. They're getting an email that says, this is your username, this is your password, good luck.
and click Next. On the following screen, make sure that the Include VOD is selected and click Next. For playlist name, enter Q and click Next. Now that the playlist name is entered, click Done. On the next screen.
And if you don't have any of those playlist names and shit right, it won't pull up the channels right. Like you're accessing someone else's server.
Click OK. It may take a few moments for programming to load, but at this point, the setup is complete. Thank you for choosing Q and happy streaming.
They'll never figure that out. Oh, what do the comments say? Do you have to have a Fire Stick to install Q streaming? Yes.
First, you'll want to enable the developer options.
Do you have Newsmax and OAN?
My Fire TV. On some Fire Sticks, the developer options are hidden.
Are you ready to experience the future of streaming? Q Streaming offers an entertainment package that is unmatched by other service providers at a price that can't be beat. Many are saying that Q Streaming is on track to be the best streaming platform in the world. For just $59.99 per month, Q offers thousands of live stations.
Is it legal for the company to do this? If they have some type of agreement with all thousands of these channels that they're paying, yes. But could Amazon Fire Stick say, hey, we're not allowing this app to be sideloaded anymore because of reasons? Like there's a bunch of Q-tarded people on there espousing shit. They can turn it off in a heartbeat. That's the problem with Kodi. When you go to Kodi servers, it's like Kodi's not a server, but it gives you access to a ton of other servers that you can load. The problem with Kodi when you're messing with it is like your favorite links, you'll go back to watch them like a week from now and they'll all be shut down. So you have to find new ones, right? And you're always having to find new ones. So that's why we just kind of got aggravated off of it. And I just pirate shit off the internet if I really want it. And if I really, or I'll either download it and put it on a fucking USB or something or stream it from my phone. But yeah, like, because there's like these crackdowns on this shit and those links go down and you have to find new ones.
And a large library of movies and TV series on demand, with more being added daily. We have top-tier channels, and there is no extra charge for pay-per-view. Stream on up to 5.
No extra charge for pay-per-view is what's got me thinking this is a fucking lie. There is no way that you're paying $60 a month and potentially getting thousands of dollars of pay-per-view for free. It's not why wouldn't everybody just buy this? Why wouldn't every fucking restaurant in the world? You know, restaurants buy like what do they call it? They call it it's not industrial, but like Hooters has to buy pay-per-view licenses that are good for like a business side thing, and they might pay thousands of dollars to pull people in for like a big MMA fight or some shit. Why wouldn't they just go buy this? This can't be legal. It sounds like this is jailbreaking by sideloading, and you're still paying $60, which is fucking wild because you're still committing piracy and you're paying somebody to do it. Exactly. Imagine one fight that's $140 fucking dollars, which a lot of them are. And then imagine there's 2 of those a month. There's 2 MMA things. There's 3 racing things. There's no fucking way.
5 devices and watch from anywhere. There is no contract or hidden fees. Combined with our dedication to our community and charitable giving,
there's no way.
Service-minded in all that we do. With our partnership, organizations will receive 10% of each subscription that they bring to Q, and we will donate that amount each and every month that the accounts remain active. Are you ready for the last fundraiser you'll ever need? Q Streaming.
So you make 10%, so it is $6.
This changes everything.
Dude, there is no way. 0 on pay-per-view. This has got to be pirating. These people think they're getting a Fire Stick in the mail too. Because they asked how did you hook it up, and he said USB. And then he come back and someone said HDMI or USB, and he said both. They've got a version for both. Phil doesn't even know what he's selling, dude. Phil doesn't even know what he's fucking selling.
If so, you are not alone. Millions of consumers are looking for ways to reduce their monthly cable or satellite bill. Thanks to Q Streaming, you can finally stop looking.
Yes. Not only are they instructing people how to pirate, which probably has some legality issues, if they're selling a pirated server, somebody's got to contact the FCC.
Saying that Q Streaming is on track to be the best streaming platform in the world. For just $59.99 per month, Q offers thousands of live channels and a huge library of movies and TV series on demand, with more being added regularly. We have top-tier channels, and there is no charge for pay-per-view. Stream on up to 5 devices at one time, and
plus you get HBO, you get Cinemax, you get Stars, you get all the fucking movie channels for free, and they've never been free. You get Disney for free, even though they got their own streaming service, and they don't do that for anybody. They don't do, like, Netflix was awesome, right? Everybody can agree Netflix was awesome back in the day, and everybody wanted to put their shows on there. But now it's getting kind of crazy that everybody's got their own streaming platform, and it's $7 here, $15 there, $12 here, $9 here. You know, it is getting kind of out of hand. But the reason they did that is because they all pulled their own content to Peacock and Disney Plus and all those things. And you're telling me that for some reason, this is the only legal service that they fucking substream to? Bullshit.
From anywhere with a high-speed internet connection. Don't just take our word for it. Try it. See for yourself. There is no contract or hidden fees. If you are ready to experience the future of streaming, subscribe to Q Streaming today.
Could you imagine if the thing that takes Phil down is advertising for a piracy video player and telling people how to pirate videos and charging them $60 for it?
Q Streaming, this changes everything.
Yeah, an ISP, if they are monitoring, can shut you down for stuff like Cody or whatever, for sure. And yeah, this is a lot like the same thing. Boys, get on the phone. Somebody here has to know somebody that knows somebody at the FCC. No, tell me you fucking don't. You have to.
We're going to next week, so I got a lot of stuff to do around the house anyway. Truthfully, I'm tired. I did a lot of yard work today. Memorial Day by myself. Hate being alone. My ex had the kids, and I'm not yet out to, obviously, to my wedding. We're going to next week, so I got a lot of stuff to do around the house anyway. I think I'm just tired. You get movies on it? Yes, you get tons and tons of movies on it. Can we cancel Xfinity cable TV service? I would. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to do that, but if I canceled everything, what do I need? Why would I need anything else other than this? How will we know if you do a live on the streaming? You just got to look for the schedule. If you go to the TV Guide and go to my channel, you'll see, and just like you look at the TV Guide now, you see what's coming on next. That's how. My channel is not up yet, but it will be.
How many times are you going to cancel on it?
How long till next phase? Imminent.
So I can say this. I saw proof, sorta, that his divorce was finalized. Basically, I saw correspondence that he was speaking with his divorce attorney, and this was from 2 weeks ago, and the divorce attorney basically said, it's almost done, it's just got to get this signature on it. I expect this will be done by the first of the week, 3 to 4 days max. And that was from a couple weeks ago. So apparently the divorce court records you can't view on the internet. You have to view them in person. But it seems like it's probably went through. But here's the problem. Everybody's getting upset about him going and getting married and possibly still being married. The ceremony don't mean shit. Okay, anybody can have a ceremony done. I could do it for you. We could do it right here in my fucking office, and you could go get your license and shit 3 weeks from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now. The ceremony's not a big deal. It's when he actually files the paperwork to see if he's married twice, basically.
Will a Roku TV work? I assume that it would, but I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Roku TVs. I assume that as long as you have a drive on the back to plug it into, either HDMI or USB, that it would work.
Again, if you have a drive to plug it into, either HDMI or USB, it'll work. Bullshit. It only works on the Fire Stick, and it has nothing to do with Roku. Fire Stick or Chromecast.
But I'm not sure. I refer you back to the Q Streaming website to look that up. There are tons of FAQs on there. How does next phase get around my needing a home modem to talk to the central switching station? Great question. However, your question is predicated around knowledge that you do need those things. And I know why you think you need those things, because that's what you've been taught. The truth is, you don't. So much technology has been suppressing predicate switching station. How does next phase get around my needing a home modem to talk to the central switching station? Great question.
How does next phase get around my modem? Internet's going to be free. Nobody needs a modem. It just beams into your fucking house, and Tesla shows up with a fucking Cat 5 cable, baby.
To look that up. There are tons of FAQs on there.
That's right, James. You looking to get married, buddy? I got you.
How does next phase get around my needing a home modem to talk to the central switching station? Great question. However, your question is predicated around knowledge that you do.
That Phil doesn't have. Phil doesn't understand how the internet works.
Need those things. And I know why you think you need those things, because that's what you've been taught. The truth is, you don't. So much technology has been suppressed from us, and I am so excited to see it all come to light. So just stay tuned. We'll get there. Can we get local sports like Orioles on MSAN? Yes. Local sports, local news programming. It'll know where you're at based on, when you sign up, you put that in, and where you're connected from. So yes, you will get all those local channels. How do I get my sign up link to share with friends? So after you sign up and you go to your dashboard, there will be, if you go to the back office in your dashboard, there will be an application to enroll, it says. And
Phil's still telling people that they gotta have, that they're getting and as long as you got a place to plug it up, guys, you're good to go.
You make up the name of your link. Like obviously I made up Phil Q, that, and then the rest of this, myqstreaming.com/apply, that's standard. But you'll make up this little phrase, whatever you want it to be. Could be your name, could be Phil is a genius, could be Phil is hot, could be Phil is Q, could be Phil is Snowden, could be whatever you want it to be. Anyway, and that's how. But that link will be supplied in your back office. You'll see it there. I'm so funny. No, I'm not. Will it have porn channels? No, it won't. Yeah, you're gonna get a 404 not found for a little while. Like I said, a lot of people are trying to sign up for this right now.
It probably will, to be honest with you.
Just be patient. That is the proper link. The reason you're getting those messages is because we have a lot of traffic going there right now. Will it work on your laptop? Sure will. Laptop, MacBook, iPad, Android devices, PC, anything. Here comes boobies. Hey guys, I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Oh my God. Look at this fucking picture, bro. Look at this picture. It's time to take your medicine. The fuck? And yes, if it is like jailbroken like we're thinking, 100% it'll have porn channels. 100% it'll have porn channels. He's FaceTiming a minor. Is it his minor? Who knows? Could be any of them. But I would say he's probably muted to FaceTime a minor.
Sorry guys, I had to mute. I was my children called. They're at my ex's, and
they told you.
So sorry.
Called it.
I'm only answering questions about Q streaming tonight. I'm not gonna answer any other questions. I am temporarily muted for intel purposes, not for very long, but just for a short period of time, which is the reason why I had to cancel last night. Will other truthers have their own channels as well? Yes. If they want to. Obviously, we're not going to force anything.
They already do. His Glory already has it. Scott already has it. Everybody already has it.
Damn. Let's see what happens at the end of the game, though, because I think that's what matters. What? Celtics are losing? Damn. Let's see what happens at the end of the game, though, because I think that's what matters.
They lost. See what happens at the end of the game. I hope they name his channel Twice Came In Blue Jeans.
What streaming channels does this take the place of? All of them. I personally think this is genius. People pay so much for cable. One question though, the website doesn't show all 4K channels, so how do we find out if certain channels are available? It will actually show you every single channel that's available in 4K. It's on there. You're probably just missing it on the website, but they're all...
Nope. That wasn't the question. You said there were 4,000 channels. They're using K as a suffix to replace 1,000. How do we see all 4,000 channels? No one's asking the channels that are in 4K, you fucking retard. He said the website doesn't show all 4,000 channels. How would we know what the 4,000 channels are? Well, it will show you all channels that are in 4K. You just got to look at them. Listen to this idiot.
I personally think this is genius. People pay so much for cable. One question, though, the website doesn't show all 4K channels, so how do we find out if certain channels are available? It will actually show you every single channel that's available in 4K. It's on there. You're probably just missing it on the website, but they're all
every channel that's available in 4K. It doesn't show all 4K channels. How will we know what channels are available? It will show you every channel in 4K. Maybe 5K if you want it.
QTV app is built for connoisseurs and professionals of operas, ballet, classical music performances, stream and download full concerts, recitals, classical music. Yes, that is straight from the website, and yes, you do have all that. Is there a military discount? If you call customer service, they may be able to do something, but I'm not sure. Tatum has a sprained ankle and he's not playing. Shit. That is bad. That's not good.
Twice came in bluejeans.com.
Will it be available internationally? Yes.
This is his big intel.
I mentioned that I had a warning for you in tonight's live. I do. Very soon you will lose access to everything you watch on television. When will it happen? I don't really know. I've just been told it soon, so I'm not the one that's going to hit a button. Around the same time, or maybe even simultaneously, you may lose access to your internet. Why do you think those senators were issued satellite phones? I think it's just because. Why do you think? You think that's just like a total coincidence? Because it's not. So I'm trying to put you guys in the best possible position that I can put you in to make sure that there is a seamless transition to what happens next.
The TV.
For all of these.
The TV. There'll be a seamless transition to TV. That's why I'm trying to sell you this.
And this is that position. So.
Oh my God! This is his big intel he had that he couldn't release. He had to push it off. He had to back up. He canceled his show 5 days in a row.
If you don't sign up for this, it's not the end of the world. If you don't have, an extra $59 laying around, if you don't want to cancel your programming they have now, it's not for you. It's okay. No one's forcing you to do it. Okay, but if you do sign up for it, you're going to be in a much better position to encourage a seamless transition into where we're going next.
There you go.
If we lose internet, then this won't work, right? Wrong, because this will be.
Yes, exactly. It run. I wonder why it feels like. First of all, I don't think he understands the technology. But even if he did understand the technology, how is he going to explain to use this new white hat technology? You have to go to the greatest cabal companies of all time, Amazon or Google, to buy a device to use it. Wonder how he's going to explain that one.
Simultaneously, while you do lose internet, this will be simultaneously linked up to Nextface. Will we still be able to access if we lose internet? Yes. Hasn't answered. I know there's a delay with the chat and the live, so I understand that the question's being repeated. Do you get $6 for everyone signing up today? Yes. So will you. Anybody that signs up that you give your link to, you will also get that $6.
Phil's Flaccid Phallus.tv. That's a good one, Chris.
Will it work on all smart TVs? Yes. In fact, if you go to the website, you'll see all the devices that it does work on. I do not believe this works without internet. No one said it.
People always ask me or accuse or use this word, throw around. I didn't invent the word grifting, but I think I've brought most of it to this corner of the internet, or at least between like me and him and all those people that were doing it at the start. This is it. The best example is Phil trying to get you to get your money out of the stock market. Is there a chance the stock market will fall? Sure. Is there a chance the stock market will rise? Sure. Is there a chance that silver or gold will fall and or rise? Sure. But telling people the lie that if you don't move your money, you're going to lose it all. So use this link where I get paid through to move all your money is grifting. You can have donation links. You can have as many as you want. You can do fundraisers and you can do charity events and you can sell merch. I got no issue with any of that. When you lie, most of the time it's to put fear in people, but when you lie to turn a profit, you're grifting. If I told you, hey, buy my merch, nothing wrong with that. If I told you, hey, buy my merch, because when the UN takes over, if you don't have some of my merch, they're going to shoot you on sight, probably fucking grifting. Dumb fucks.
It works without internet. What I did say was when the current version of the internet dissipates, which is very...
Oh, by the way, I saw someone earlier in the chat said you have to send in a skin sample to be part of this. See how thick your skin is. Got it.
Close. Q streaming will be hooked up to the new internet that we are not...
You're exactly right.
How do you pay? Pay for the service? It's going to ask you for payment details when you go to sign up. You are a patient man. That is correct. Who's the money behind this? I cannot say. I'm assuming you mean who put up the money to start.
We already looked.
Such a thing? I can't.
We already fucking looked. Mike Fincham from Arizona.
Cancel your current TV service, i.e. satellite TV. Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you to cancel it, but first of all, you're paying the cabal for that service. I would, any opportunity that I have to not pay the cabal and to instead pay someone else that isn't the cabal, yeah, I would do that. So I would say yes.
Okay.
Is Telegram, Truth Social, and Rumble going away? Going away? No. But it's very possible that there will be downtime. And if you don't want that downtime, the opportunity is now in front of you to sign up for Q streaming. Can you still get Netflix? Netflix would be a separate subscription. Netflix will not be on Q streaming, but yes, by all means, you can still subscribe to Netflix. That's up to you.
Especially since you have to go to Amazon anyways to buy the fucking Fire Stick. Might as well get Netflix.
Once we sign up, when we'll be able to start streaming? As soon as you get your device. Your device will be mailed to you as soon as you get your device.
They are not sending you a device. They're not sending you a fucking device, bro. What device? They're not sending you one. You will need a streaming device like a Fire Stick Lite or Fire Stick Max or Google Chromecast to use this service. You can find a list of approved devices on the setup page, and the devices you can use are Fire Stick Lite, Fire Stick Max, or Google Chromecast. Those are the only ones that are accepted. Or if you want to use the player, which is just like I can log into Netflix. Let me do it over here in case something pops up. But I can just go to, on my computer, on my phone, I can just go to netflix.com. And it'll bring it, well, I'm not signed in anyways, but it'll bring it up like this, right? Unless you want to use the player on like your phone or your tablet. If you want to use it on your TV, you have to have a Fire Stick. Ugh. He's got the same teeth as Phil. He's just had his for a while.
All the channels provided are cabal. Every channel is cabal, but not for long. Every channel out there is cabal.
Every channel, cabal. Even Phil's channel, cabal.
Who's at the top?
I don't know what Brad said. I guess we could go look in a second.
Phil, no sound on locals? I know. We're going to be ending a live rather soon, so I'm not going to try to. Does Q streaming associate with Elon Musk or Starlink? Is this why Elon kept announcing new satellites in different parts of the world? I'm not going to confirm or deny that question.
No. It's a Fire Stick, bro.
Well, what I could tell you is not everything is as it seems right now. And when you find out what I mean, it's going to be a
legend. If you guys buy one of these, would you send me one? I'd appreciate it.
It's going to be big.
I'm just a poor little grifter over here with no money. Okay. So help a brother out.
How will we know when next phase is there? You will just know.
How will you know when next phase is here? You'll just know. You will just know.
You will just know. How do you record and watch later? That'd be through a DVR device. Most TVs have that ability. Newer ones anyway. Well, will ESPN Plus be on it? Yeah.
Most TVs don't DVR. Most TVs do not DVR, okay? DVR has little to do with a TV, a smart TV, even because it doesn't have storage. You have to store it somewhere, guys. Most TVs don't DVR. You might have programs that say, oh, you can download this, you can download that, but you're accessing that on a server. Like even when I download, like I have YouTube Premium, so I can download YouTube videos and watch them when I'm offline or whatever. It stores it on a server and then just keeps it up in my fucking memory for just the 3 days or whatever, and then it even washes away. TVs don't DVR. If you go to Netflix and it says, oh, save this to blah, 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 you're not saving it on your TV. You're just saving it on a playlist on their servers. Most TVs don't DVR, especially in the age that everything's streaming at your fingertips.
Most TVs have that ability.
No, they don't.
How do you record and watch later? That'd be through a DVR device. Most TVs have that ability. Newer ones, anyway.
No, they don't.
Well, ESPN Plus be on it. Yeah, I listed about 8 or 9 ESPN channels before. I'm pretty sure that was one of them.
ESPN 8, the Ocho, home of the dodgeball tournaments.
Is this owned by Verizon? No. Can't sign up? No, I know. The website is experiencing, obviously, an influx of traffic right now, so just be patient. It'll be up. Will we continue to need this streaming service after the switch to the next phase, which sounds like it will be free? Yes. You're going to need a streaming service if you want to watch television. So, I feel having more.
Okay, so the Tesla internet and energy are all free. You won't have a power bill or internet bill, but you'll still have to use myqstreaming.com. You just have to pay them. Got it.
You too, Lisa. Will taxes be added to the bill? Yeah, state taxes, yeah, it depends on your location, but yeah, you'll have to, well, depends on the timing of Sarah, but for now, yes. We'll be able to stream EBS, yes. Will be able to stream EBS? Yes.
Will it be able to stream the EBS? Fundamentally, no.
Will local subscribers no longer have access to you? No, you'll have access to me. But again, if you personally...
In order to DVR, you need a DVR box. No. Well, so most people, nobody DVRs anymore. They do on demand. On demand is just where you get it from the website whenever you want to watch it. If you wanted a DVR, yeah, you'd have to have some type of something with storage in it, some type of DVR box or whatever. This streaming service apparently has live TV plus DVR, plus on demand. So if let's say you want to watch a show that comes on Thursdays, but you don't watch it, you should just be able to type in that show and watch it anytime.
Personally are connecting to the internet through a modem and a router and all that stuff, Wi-Fi.
A modem and a router and Wi-Fi. What's the difference, Phil? Explain in depth what's the difference between a modem and a router.
Will local subscribers no longer have access to you? No, you'll have access to me. But again, if you personally are connecting to the internet through a modem and a router and all that stuff, Wi-Fi, that will not work when the EBS gets triggered. So you're going to have now that internet as a whole. A year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if you have a baby tomorrow and 10 years from now, the baby's 10 years old, he's never going to know what www is. That's a thing of the past.
Why would they get rid of the www part? Is that tied to your router, Phil?
Can you cancel and rejoin? Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but there's no commitment to this. There's no contract like they try to lock you in with the bigger, the bigger cable.
I mean, yeah, like I'm just saying, I don't think if I sold this, I would be more concerned about the legality thing. I mean, when you start dealing with the FCC, you're talking about like $5,000 and $10,000 fines per occurrence. So let's say you make $6 a month of 5,000 people. That's awesome. But when they come in and each time you did it, they're going to charge you $10,000 per occurrence. Like, I don't think it'd be kind of hard to offset that.
Companies, no contract in this month to month. You want to do that, but there's no commitment to this. There's no contract like they try to lock you in with the bigger, the bigger cable. Cancel and rejoin. Can you cancel and rejoin? Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but there's no commitment to this. There's no contract like they try to lock you in with the bigger, the bigger cable companies. No contract in this month to month.
Yeah, I guarantee you if he ever gets called out on this and it's like a pirated thing, which is what it's starting to look like, he's going to say, well, that's not the way they explained it to me. Which doesn't matter in the eyes of the law, but that's the way he'll explain it to his followers. I didn't get a stick in the mail. They told me they'd be sticks. Mine just got zapped by my ISP because I'm pirating. Well, they told me it was legal.
Try it, use it, love it, keep it, or not. Cancel if you want.
Amiri King did do this with a Kodi box. And he's like, this has got the best processor. My guy down the road says he can make this, blah, blah, blah. Amiri King did do this with the Kodi box. You're exactly right. And he stopped for whatever reason. But yes, I remember seeing his, hold on.
Ribeye 15 just resubscribed for 7 months.
Thank you very much, Ribeye 15, for the resubscription. I appreciate it. His was called the Infinity Pro 4K Android streaming box. Here it is.
Incoming dono clip.
Oh, shit. Cut off your cable today. $125 will stream every movie and TV show you want. One-time fee of $125 for the Infinity 4K. There it is, Amiri King, when he was sharing it. There he is taking a picture with the motherfucker. He's like, my guy personally gets these boxes and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there you go. $125 from Amiri King when he was posting these in 2016, dude. In 2016. Let me mute you guys for a second because I'm going to review this and I'll be right back. Hold on. This dono clip. Oh, I did not hear that. Here, I'll play it for you guys. Hold on just a second. We did see where we did see where he was asked not to be there, right? By Donald, or by one of the Trump sons, Eric Trump or whatever. But I didn't hear the exhaustion part. Here you go.
Did you hear that just after Jake Tapper called out Charlie Ward on the air, Charlie Ward backed out of the Reawaken America tour due to exhaustion? Check out the videos online.
Thank you. We did watch the video where he was called out by Jake Tapper, and then they said they spoke to Eric Trump, and Eric Trump said, I didn't know these people would be here, blah, 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 but I didn't know that.
SSN is optional. Social Security number, that's for your commissions. They're going to need a W-9 from you if you do end up getting paid commissions. If you just want to sign up and be a member without enrolling people, totally fine. But again, if for every member you enroll with your link, you get $6 for every month that subscription's active. For every member that they enroll, you get $4 from them. So you get your $60 back. You could literally be watching TV for free and have access to a lot more channels than you currently have. I don't know why is that so bad? Like, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard, but he's not doing it for the money. I mean, he stands to make, even if he only gets 1,000 people to sign up, which is doable underneath his name. I mean, that's $6,000 a month. A lot of people would love to get an extra $6,000 a month for not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people would do that. Of course they would.
This is so cool. It is cool. It's very cool. Will Telegram work? If you're connected through a cable, router, Wi-Fi connection that's connected to the old internet system, you will have downtime. Remember we were talking about having cash on hand, not relying on a debit card and all that stuff? When you swipe the debit card, you know what that does, right? Connects to the internet, shoots the money across there in outer space. Who knows where it is? Space doesn't exist anyway, so who knows where it really goes.
About messed up there, didn't you?
We've been talking about that for a very long time. Under contract with Xfinity, I don't know what that means. If you're under contract with Xfinity, you know that everybody's in their own situation, so I don't know. I love this already. Everyone's gonna love this. hope people find out how to access next phase through the EBS. Phil will run on Q fiber. You're thinking ahead. Let's do one thing at a time, okay? Is it possible to invest in this company? Anything's possible. I don't know if they're having those discussions right now. We'll have to see.
Anything's possible, guys.
Will it work on iOS devices? Yes.
So that's why everybody was asking if Charlie Ward was okay, because he said he was in the hospital. He just got out of the hospital, and other people were saying he had a heart attack and he died, but it was because he was exhausted, and that's why he backed out. I see now.
Is it possible to invest in this company? Anything's possible. I don't know if they're having those discussions right now. We'll have to see. Will it work on iOS devices? Yes. Well, you guys have some great questions that even I don't have the answers to. What I'm probably going to do is do a Q&A on Q streaming, maybe even a live with the CEO. Can we pay with a debit card? Yeah. Debit card, I think you can link a bank account too if you wanted. I think. I can't remember. Do I have new teeth? No, I just have very clean teeth for one of the first times in my life.
Do I have new teeth? No.
You know all those treatments that are out there? I always thought they were so expensive.
Yeah, that's the problem with everybody was complaining about my audio level, so I put a compressor on it, and now you can hear all the low noises that you could just barely hear before are now amplified. But the high noises are brought down lower, but yeah, you're going to hear every mouth noise he possibly makes. But now nobody can complain that one video is louder than the other one.
And then I just said, screw it, get married. Want to have new teeth for pictures, so. For pictures, so
very clean teeth.
Out there. I always thought they were so expensive, and then I just said, screw it, get married. Want to have new teeth for pictures, so all those treatments that are out there, very clean teeth for one of the first times in my life. All those treatments that are out there, I always thought they were so expensive, and then I just said, screw it, get married. Want to have new teeth for pictures, so.
Me too, honestly. When I saw that post he was talking about, me too. Me and you too. Me too.
Yeah, the link is down below. You should be able to see it. If you're on Rumble and DLive, you should be able to see it down there. That's the link that you're going to want to use to sign up. Phil Q. Phil, letter Q. Q, C-U-E, myqstreaming.com/apply. Will Starlink go down? You guys might not realize what's happening with Starlink versus the next phase internet.
Next phase, Starlink.
Next phase internet. Yet. That's all I can say about that. All right, I'm gonna go watch my Celtics make me a lot of money. Keep trying.
Didn't happen.
It will eventually work.
Lost a lot of money.
You're getting 404 because of the high traffic to the website. It'll correct itself once the traffic slows down. So if it doesn't work tonight, it will certainly work tomorrow or later tonight. Just keep trying it. I think it's something that you're going to want to get involved in. And like I said,
he might as well just bought a grill. Fuck, Bill. Phil, I'll let you buy me a grill.
For all the reasons, the additional channels, the non-cabal ownership, the ability to make money by referring it. I think this is something that you're really going to want to get involved in. And it's going to help us get to the next chapter of where we're going. So love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I believe I'm going to have a live tomorrow with some major intel. Nothing on Q streaming or nothing on any business or anything like that. I have huge intel to drop. I'm just waiting to get the green light. And as soon as I get that green light, we're gonna be going live, and I believe that's gonna be tomorrow. So love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Link is at the bottom. It's also on my Telegram channel. And don't forget those 3 ads.
Yeah, Cody really fell off, Steven, but there's other replacements. I think somebody told you one. Sinclair or whatever it's called. Yeah, there's Cody's fallen off. That was like a 2010 to 2016 thing, but there are other ones. Hopefully you find one that works.
Advertisements that I mentioned in the beginning of the night, especially if you have a pet, looking to keep your pet healthy. TacRite, the TacRite mini chainsaw is now available at 50% off, and Field of Greens. Make sure you get to those 3 links. They're also in the description of this video on Rumble as well as on Locals, and I will put all 3 of those links in my Telegram channel right now.
right now. Right now, baby.
Hi, everyone. I'm just boosting my immune system with vitamin B12 and D3. Hopefully, I'll be recovered soon and look forward to seeing you soon.
It says, little update from Charlie. He's having B12 and D3 drip fed into his system. He's okay, but still needs a rest. He's worked like a trooper these last 3 years, helping millions around the world see through the lies and tyranny forced upon us by the governments, the WEF, the WHO, etc. Man, he does look exhausted. I hope he's okay. And it wasn't just the fact that he's an anti-Semite and was uninvited from the fucking shit. Oh. When Charlie Ward was in Dubai, Quantum is everywhere. And it says, hold on. And it says, it's the Marvel movie with Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantum Mania, where they go to the quantum realm and fight the people who live there. Oh, you got it, bro. You got it. That's the quantum. Damn, you nailed it. I didn't think you'd catch on that quick of how quantum works. You fucking retard. All right, let's jump over to Brad Barton and see what he's got going on. Is it a little talk show with Brad now? Maybe not. No, surely it was earlier than that. Brad Barton. Is that not the one I clicked? I figured he recently did this. Did he not? Oh, Nazi Bushes, Warren Buffett, scare event, crazy transformations, Putin assassination, gates of hell. Maybe he did do it. I can't access anybody's Facebook. It's got to be somewhere else or I can't fucking see it no matter how many times you say his wife's Facebook. Yeah, there's nothing. I can't. He's banned me from his Facebook and his wife's Facebook after he emailed me and said that he was going to sue me if I kept talking about him. So I can't see anything from his Facebook, no matter what. Somebody had to download it and send it to me. Locals.com. The 25th would be 5 days ago. That's 4 days ago. 5 days ago? That's the X-Files one. I don't think that's it. Oh, 525. That would be this episode. Is it in this
How to
Jim
escape the heat if you
Caviezel
don't have an air
episode?
conditioner.
Surely not.
This only takes 5 minutes. Tired of hot and stuffy rooms during summer? This genius way to cool any room in 90.
Would be a lot of interview more, and I'm tired of you and I show documentary to film me when I and pretty much sitting, and they are being tortured and
there you go,
and murdered, and not just murdered, but agonizingly. The things that they're doing to these kids is just unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
God, please stop them. Please let your vengeance come on these people.
Ooh, come on, whose people?
God, I pray that you would be with us, help us to do our part.
How do we do our part? Well, it's a good question.
Seems kind of weird.
One of the things we can do is make sure we support the movie. One of the things we can do is pay it forward to help others get to the movie. And then we can be a voice and get awareness going of what's going on. We have so many people that's just absolutely asleep.
They're asleep, guys.
Or they don't want to admit that there's a problem because that means they'd have to do something. Lord, convict these people. Some of them are Christians. Convict them. Lord, I pray that you be with our country as we're dealing with the problems we're dealing with. I pray that you would be with President Trump. I pray that you would strengthen him in his inner man.
Okay.
I pray that you would be with his family.
Get him.
I pray that you would bless him, give him courage and the strength and the wisdom to
bless him, Lord.
What needs to be done. And Lord, we just come to you, begging you, save our country. We thank you. We thank you for saving us, for loving us. Pray that anyone that doesn't know you would call on your name, Jesus, and be saved today. We ask these things in your precious Son's name. Amen and amen. Wow, this was a good one.
A banking collapse imminent. Is that the one?
Paul said this was a pretty emotional one tonight.
I doubt it. Okay.
How to escape the heat if you don't have an air conditioner.
Maybe I read it wrong.
This only takes 5 minutes.
And say, yeah, that works. And we can see how this
I watched part of this. This is about, these evil people. You can't believe it. Here it is.
Of North Carolina. And he's right. We've got to fight for our country. And again, so tonight, what I've got for you.
God, I hate Brad so much.
Is a way, in a small way, each one of us can do our part to fight back against the evil that is out here taking our money and using it against us. Okay.
Yeah, I just found on his locals page too.
Said, I want to let me get this off. This is where I've got difficulty sometimes.
Dave, let me get you off. Is there any way I can get you off?
So let me go there and here, and we're almost there, Dave. Okay, we're almost there, and I'm going to bring in my friend. Let me see here. Okay, so let me present.
You ought to see his basketball court with hand-laid wood and his name on half court.
Okay.
This is Barton.
Entire screen.
He lives in $1 million home.
Okay, and so we'll make this. All right. We are on live, Dave. And folks, this is Dave Waddell. Dave is the CEO and founder of a company called Q Streaming. And Dave is a committed born-again believer. He is committed.
God, I hope all of Phil's viewers, when he was canceling his show and Brad was live, I hope they all signed up under Brad.
To conservative values, and he's committed to taking down the cabal and making a difference in America. Dave, great to have you on the Little Talk Show tonight. I want you to share with
That's right,
people,
Tiffany.
How they can, number one, put it to them, and number two, we're going to save these people.
K-South, I think you're way behind on the show.
A lot of money every month in their bills. Okay, Dave,
I don't know how. I thought you couldn't get behind.
I appreciate this opportunity to share with you and share with your people that watch you every week and every show. It's an honor to be on here with you. I appreciate this time.
You bet. We're glad to have you, brother.
So Q, it's actually CUE, Q, Communication Unites Everyone. And we've got a platform that we are all about First Amendment rights, free speech rights. We are becoming the home of Christian, conservative, valued podcasts and TV shows, not only across the country, but literally across the world right now. We are getting responses from people all over the world. And we have an opportunity here to make a difference. You know, one thing everybody has at home, whether everybody watches TV sometime, you know, and I'll be the first to admit, I probably watch less TV than most of y'all. But, you know, my degree in college was music education. And as a band director, I used to have to raise money to fund different things that we did with the school. So when I put this business model together, which was actually back in 2008.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but, you know, I think you also know that's my background is education.
Yes.
And I was a history teacher and a phys ed teacher and a boys basketball coach. And
absolutely.
Didn't you go
Where did you tell me you went to school?
Yeah, I played the same 4 years Larry Bird played at Indiana State University.
That's right. That's right.
Of course, Larry played basketball. I was in the basketball band.
Okay.
So, but we traveled.
Why was that so funny, Brad?
I was there in
Damn.
Salt Lake City to watch the very first time Larry Bird faced Magic Johnson.
He's in the closet, literally.
NCAA championship game. And, we played our hearts out, but we still lost by 12 points.
Well, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous of you already.
But I'm just showing my age because I'm a lot older than you, too.
I don't know about that. So anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No. Well, and we're both educators, and we made it out as conservatives still. And now double that, being a musician and an educator, I had a double whammy.
Yes, you did.
So the creative side of me has always been a part of my business career. And I always joke about,
Is that his futon he sleeps on in the background? Please tell me it's not. Yeah, you just fold that down, man. 2 people could sleep right here. I'll find a way home, thanks. I'll call an Uber. Thanks for dinner.
Even as a band director, I could never play flute or clarinet, sax, or drums as well as my kids could play. My job was to wave my arms and get everybody to work together and play together, right? So in business, I'm very, very blessed. I've got a great team of people with me, some great engineers, great finance people, great operations people that really, it takes a whole team of people to put this together. But what we've created, one of the things I wanted to find is what's something that everybody buys. I don't have to talk you into getting on a diet or losing weight or taking some kind of special vitamins, but it's something that everybody buys every month. And what we could turn up.
Why not? Brad says all that shit.
So
in his
we look at
MLM.
the TV business. So communication unites everyone's name of the company. TV is just the first step. So with TV, if you take all the content that's on any cable system, any satellite system, or all of the streaming systems all put together, we carry all of that content in one place with one app, one username, one password.
That's true, Ashless chaps.
Through Q streaming, and you can get all of those channels. And a lot of people that have seen us already and have got on it, they're just very happy with the service. That just unbelievable, all the channels you get, and it's only $59.99 a month. Not only is it just $59.99 a month, but you can play it on 5 different devices all at the same time. So whether you have a couple TVs in your house or your phone, your tablet, your computer, we've got 2 ways to watch TV. One is over a browser version, and the other one is over a TV version. And the TV version today, we do use an Amazon Fire Stick right now, but we are in the process of developing a manufacturing company of our own, and we're going to build them in the United States. But we're coming out with our own stick, of course, what will be called a
Q stick, kind of like back there.
Right there on your wall. I've got Q sticks hanging on your wall. But I promise our Q stick won't be that big.
Okay, good. Will it perform better than my Q sticks?
I'll guarantee you. Okay,
so, great. And Dave, and basically, if I don't mean to interject here, but I guess basically what we're doing here is we're taking money out of Comcast, DirecTV, Dish, all these companies that are aligned with BlackRock, basically, and the cabal. Is that right?
Absolutely. So we're doing several things different than them because we're doing this as a fundraiser. I met with the school superintendent a couple weeks ago. In their school corporation, they have about 10,000 households in their school corporation. And I asked him, I said, what's the average bill people are paying for satellite or for cable or streaming services? And he said, I personally pay $230 a month for all my TV stuff, and I only watch about 5 channels. So you take 10,000 households paying $150 a month. That's $1.5 million leaving their community every single month. Now, as a school corporation, that's money leaving the township, the school corporation. You're never going to see that back again because, I asked the question, I already knew the answer, but I said, well, with $1.5 million going out to the cable company every month, I'm sure they do a lot to support your school, right? And of course, he just laughed and said, no, they don't do anything for us. So I said, so with a Q streaming system, here's the way it would work. First of all, if we got all 10,000 households, that's only $600,000 leaving the community. However, we as a company donate back, because you brought us subscribers, we donate back 10% of the revenue back to the school corporation. So we aren't spending a dime advertising on any cable system, any satellite, any advertising system that's out there. We just will not spend a dime. Our way of advertising is doing just like we're doing here. We get people sharing it word of mouth. People are loyal to your show. The people want to help support you. This is a way that they can help support your podcast so it can keep moving and adding more and more content every week. And we're doing it with schools, with churches, other nonprofit organizations.
Didn't Bill tell me about a church in northern Indiana where you guys are from that is putting together some kind of a special...
Thank God. They're church-based.
It happens to be Heartland Christian Church based in Valparaiso. They have 6 different campuses. And so they have a plan. First of all, the pastor's daughter is a Down syndrome child. And, try to find a place for them to go swimming or to go get exercise. They have a vision, and they are putting together $15 million to build an athletic facility that is just for handicapped people. It's not for the healthy people. It's being built just for handicapped people. So we're helping them. They're sharing it not only with their church, but with the whole community, because Northwest Indiana has hundreds of thousands of people in that area and literally tens of thousands of handicapped kids that need this type of facility. And so they are spreading it out, and with 220,000 subscribers, they will raise $15 million every single year. So the first one is in Valparaiso, but their heart is to plant them in other parts of the country and keep reproducing what they're doing in Valparaiso. And it's much needed. It feels so good for us. We get to be a part of this kind of facility. And I don't know if you can see my shirt. It's Ride the Hog to Help the Dogs. I was up in Massachusetts this weekend. You were talking about your wife's.
I'll ride the hogs and give you a raw dog or whatever you said. What? Ride my raw dog on a hog or something. Pigs in a blanket. I don't know.
Well, I was there with a Sweet Pea animal shelter, and unfortunately they had a fire that burned their whole facility down, and they lost several animals. But they're raising $150,000 to build that back. And I was up there on Saturday in pouring down rain on a bike ride, and then we had Q streaming set up for people to see and people to subscribe to help the animal shelter. So we're doing a lot of things to help a lot of groups all over the country today, and that's what makes our model so different. Not only do you get more channels for less money, but we're also giving back to the communities like nobody else has even thought about doing. But, it's not about the money. It's about what we can do to help our communities, help our schools, help our churches, help our missions. There's just so many cool things going on with our group all across the country, and we're just getting started.
Wow, that is awesome. So basically, it's set up to help nonprofits, churches, schools raise money. I can see lots of schools jumping on board this because you can raise money easily, and it's basically a way to help podcasters and people that have been blacked out by the media, right?
Absolutely. And that's why I say we're becoming the home for Christian
unavailable
TV groups that YouTube is kicking them off. All these different groups are getting kicked off of TV and everywhere. And we will have millions of customers that will have the opportunity to see programs like yours on Q streaming. So I'm going to have my own channel on Q streaming. Absolutely. Awesome. Every channel you can imagine is already there, including all the sports. We got pay-per-view. We've got.
Dave, I think you're trying to share your screen, but I don't see anything. Just you and I are in little bitty boxes over here.
Okay, you can't see my screen?
No. No. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Just I can tell you. Well, hold on. Let me see here. Let me. Okay, now I can see your screen.
Okay, maybe my screen might have fallen asleep there. So this is the website, and this is actually Brad. This is your website. You go to bradbarton.myqstreaming.com. bradbarton.myqstreaming.com, and don't forget Q is spelled C-U-E. And this is the website that you get. And there's information here that everybody needs to know, and to help you get signed up for it. You see the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. That when you're ready to subscribe, you just hit that button, and it'll take you right to the subscription.
There you go. As soon as you're ready, you just hit that button.
You fill out your information, and literally within minutes, you'll get an email back that gives you your username and password. And you can go right here, see up here in the right-hand corner where it says Stream Now. You click on Stream Now, and the web player pops right up.
Oh, wow. So you're going to show them everything they get right here?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So right here, you can be streaming on a computer, on your tablet, or on your phone immediately. And then we have a way for you to do it on the TV. Right now, you need a 4K Max Amazon Fire Stick is what we recommend right now. But let me go back here for a second. If you go here, see this where it says Approved Devices?
Right.
If you click on that, it'll tell you all the devices that our system will work on. And then here's the top channels. Tells you what channels are available, the top 100 channels of each category. And then this tells you how to install it. There's even a video that tells you how to install it onto your Fire Stick or onto a Chromecast device. And then when you click Stream Now, it takes you right to the web player where you come over here to log in, which I've already logged in. So we've got live TV. We've got thousands of live channels I'll show you those in a minute. There's your TV guide. This VOD is video on demand. We have over 70,000 movies in our library that you can watch. And if there's a movie that you want to watch it we don't have, just contact us and we can add other movies.
Hold on. Just a minute. Excuse me. Yes. Now, I just learned something new. You said there's over 70,000 movies. Old movies that we watched when we were kids or younger days, and we can go back and
70,000 movies. This is a jailbroke Fire Stick. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you, because of server space, we only put about 8,000 to 10,000 movies out there at a time. But if there's a movie that you want, we have a place that you can go on our website and request a movie, and within a few days it'll show up.
Wow.
And so we are in our library. We have over 70,000 movies. I mean, at some point you just quit counting because we literally have access to every movie, even new releases. It depends on the contract with the movie. But for instance, Spider-Man that came out a couple years ago, we had to wait 6 months before we could get that. But Top Gun, the latest Top Gun that came out, we had that 1 week after it was showing in the theaters. Wow. Most of the movies, the contract is as soon as it shows in the theaters, we can show it 24 hours later.
Really? After it debuts?
Yeah. So,
holy mackerel!
Depending on the kind of movie, because here's the reality of.
Hold on.
Most of the movies, the contract is as soon as it shows in the theaters, we can show it 24 hours later.
Really? After it debuts?
24 hours after the debut.
As soon as it shows in the theaters, we can show it 24 hours later.
Really? After it debuts?
Yeah. So
holy mackerel!
Depending on the kind of movie, because here's the reality of the TV business. They sell advertising. We don't. They sell advertising, but we report to them how many people watched their movie because our servers keep track of how many people are watching. We take that information, send it back to them. They can go out and sell more advertising because we're bringing more eyes to their movies than they had before.
Wow.
And then this is a TV series. You want to go back and watch I Love Lucy or The Dick Van Dyke Show or Father Knows Best or Yellowstone. If you want to watch Yellowstone, you can watch every season and every episode of any of your favorite TV series.
Wow.
And so that's all available. And then live TV.
Basically, you're saying that this is going to basically replace the movie theater.
Absolutely.
Good heavens.
So when you log in, I'm logging back into it right now. So now I go to live TV.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. You'll show them some stuff.
Yeah. And so you'll notice on the left-hand side, it's broken down into categories of entertainment, news channels, kids and family, movie channels. The movie channels, this is HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, all those movie channels that you pay extra for.
This can't be legit, dude.
You got music videos.
There is no way that like Blockbuster Films, who a lot of times, I mean, their goal is to make a bunch of extra money the day they opening day. If you have like a really good film, not only will it cover its cost, but it'll make millions more on opening day. But some don't. Some don't break even until like weeks in. There's no way that they're going to let people stream this 24 hours at bullshit. Bullshit.
You got sports channels.
Okay, now you're talking sports. Hold on. Now you're talking my language. You got all the you got the Big Ten the Big Ten network, right?
There's Big Ten right there.
Yep. And then you got all the ESPNs, obviously, and Longhorn Network. If you're a fan of Texas, ESPN, SEC. Don't you say you even get these pay-per-view fights that people pay $100 to watch these MMA fights? You know, don't you get that also for free?
So it's all included in your $59.99. Oh. Okay, so when you understand how the TV business works, the TV companies like us, the only way we make money on pay-per-view is to charge people access to the event. All the advertising revenue is going to the MMA or the different groups that put on those fights or the different pay-per-view events. All the advertising money is supporting them. So the only way a cable company makes money is they have to charge you access to that channel for a period of time. We just choose not to collect. We pay a certain fee for every fight, but if you out of 100 people, maybe 1 or 2 people actually watch pay-per-view. So when you look at the numbers, not that many people actually watch it.
I got you.
But also the local channels with ABC, you don't just.
So he's claiming they're paying fees under a contract. I just don't know if I fucking believe it, dude. If that's true, why aren't there 100 companies that did this year? Or thousands of companies that did this year? It's one of those too good to be true, and if it's too good to be true, it's always not true.
I know you're in Tennessee. You don't just get local channels in Tennessee, but from Anchorage, Alaska, all of the channels are in alphabetical order.
Got jail time for running a business like this and tax evasion. Damn.
State. So if we go down here, there's all your Indiana channels right there. But we'll come down to Tennessee. I can remember my alphabet.
There you go.
Yeah, right here. Here's Nashville right here.
Yep.
Chattanooga, ABC. So you get all the ABCs.
Exactly. I mean, I don't believe that Amazon's the cabal, but if you're going to take that stance, like Phil says all the time, that Amazon and Jeff Bezos is the cabal, you shouldn't be required to buy a Fire Stick. Or is Google and YouTube better? Because you can also buy a Chromecast, and they say they're the cabal too.
CBS, Fox, NBC, all over the country.
Depending on who rips the good link. All I want to see is the first time you click on the movie and it's someone's cell phone from their shirt pocket. You're looking through a buttonhole.
But if the reason I'm asking this is my son is a big, for whatever reason, I don't know, he's a big New England Patriot fan. And he gets so aggravated because I won't buy the NFL ticket, and because I'm too cheap to do that. And he says, we don't ever get to watch anything, Dad, except the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. So are you telling me that I could, even though it's not in our area, I could go over here, let's say go to Boston, Massachusetts, ABC, CBS, and watch the Patriot game?
Absolutely. I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. I live in Colts territory in Indianapolis area. And so I go to local.
I mean, the owner would have to come on there and say that unless he was just an idiot. But I would like to see some type of confirmation of this. Maybe he thinks nobody will report it. Nobody will check into it.
Tampa Bay station, CBS and Fox, and watch my Buccaneers from anywhere. Oh, by the way, did I tell you we also have the NFL ticket?
That's included for free.
There's the NFL ticket right there. Major League Baseball ticket, NBA ticket, the National Hockey ticket, soccer. So we have a large group in
Miss
Los Angeles.
Grinder wound looks wicked, don't it? I've been picking at it because I can't help it.
179.
It's gonna be a cool scar one day.
Good.
TV. And somebody
asked in here, do you have
LimeWire? Yeah, LimeWire. When when you would literally face shutting down your entire family's network, giving up credit card numbers and birth certificate and social security cards and malware out the ass to get one 3-minute video that could be porn or just a random video from anywhere else on the internet. LimeWire, man, I miss that. It wasn't like the tug was the good part. It was the build up to it. Like, oh my God, FBI's gonna kick in my door any minute. Plus, I'm fucking funding some Nigerian prince's trip to America. It was great. I miss LimeWire.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So we find Food Network. You go to entertainment and look at this. It's all in alphabetical order. So you go up here to F's for food.
We'll buy one of these and review it. Well, I don't have to buy it. I just got to get a Fire Stick. I'm pretty sure we got some laying around.
And, and I guess the thing I like about it, Dave, is, I don't personally watch a lot of TV.
I love my favorite. I don't drink a whole lot of Mountain Dew, like the original Mountain Dew. I tried some zero sugar to see if I liked them, and they were all right. My favorite Mountain Dew is the orange one, Livewire. It is so fucking good. I could just chug that. God damn, it's good. Like, I can't even see it. And I started drinking a lot more water. I've been buying cases and cases and cases of Propel because I've never really enjoyed flavored water. I've never really tried it that much. I would just chug a bottle of water and be done with it. But flavored water isn't bad, and it doesn't have a whole lot of shit in it. But I can't even walk in the store past the Livewire display and not grab one. I can't do it. I fucking love that shit.
Pretty much, because I'm so busy and
that and Surge. When they brought back Surge, I was working in South Carolina. Where was I at? I was down at a power plant in South Carolina. Becky Bear just subscribed for 3 months. Oh, somebody gift a subscription, or did you just resubscribe? Yes, resubscription to Becky Bear. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I was working down in South Carolina on a power plant job, and Surge was announced. I drove that night when I got off work. I went in I had to start work at 6 because I was a lead man. I worked until 7 p.m. Then I had to stay over for a shift changeover. I got off at 8 p.m. and I drove 128 miles to the closest gas station on the Surge webpage that sold Surge and bought 2 fucking cases, turned around and came back. God damn, it was good, dude. I fucking love that. Was my childhood, Surge. No wonder I feel like I'm a fucking Ritalin junkie over here with ADHD and shit. Like, Surge was a shit. I don't even care that it had yellow number 5 in it and it makes your dick a little bit smaller. Honestly, Mariah probably would have appreciated if I'd have drunk a little bit more, if you know what I mean.
Here's the thing. I don't know one family, personally. I don't know anyone that doesn't have some type of cable dish something. And if
that was a rumor when I was in school, by the way. I don't think it's true. It was just a rumor in school.
For her, TV, whatever.
Yes.
I mean, and she can get 10 times the amount for $59 a month. I mean,
$59.99 a month. Yeah.
And take the money out of Comcast, Dish, DirecTV's pockets, those type of people.
Well, so you realize one of the first things that I did when we started this, 2 most important people on your team are attorneys, because I know they're going to come after us somehow, some way. We're turning their whole business model upside down. We're literally, I mean, if you were sitting in my seat and talking to all the Brads in the world, I've got some amazing sales teams out there that have reached out to some amazing people. We're literally looking at 3 to 5 million people just in the first year. And that barely stretches the marketplace.
Dude, now I want some Surge. I wonder if they still sell it anywhere.
40 million subscribers that we are taking that money, turning around and putting it back into communities. We're going to build a lot of homes. We're going to build.
I know their Surge is back. Website is still up, but I don't think it's.
Last time I checked for like a store, it was just nowhere. Like, it was just nowhere.
People, I could go on and on about the other visions, but
it says Surge will be leaving the shelves soon. So you may experience limited availability, and this was probably years ago when they posted this. By the way, they had it at Burger King too. Oh, it still shows. Holy shit! Oh, it's showing stores, but it's out of stock everywhere. Out of stock at Walmart, out of stock Instacart, out of stock Amazon. Damn it, dude! I'd like to have somebody find me some Surge and mail it to me, please.
TV is just the first step of this. The second step
Or a
is doing that.
copycat? Can somebody copycat recipe and bottle some for me or something?
We already have a Q internet division that's being put together right now. Then it'll go to Q phones and we'll be in the voice business. We want to replace Google with Q It Up. We want to replace Facebook with Q Me Up and give, keep everybody on the queue, and every one of our programs will give back to the community in ways that nobody else has ever done.
Wow. This is just, to me, this is groundbreaking because I love what you're doing. Because again, like I said, I'm not a big TV person, but I have it.
Right.
I have it in my home. Right. My kids watch TV. Everyone has it at some point. So if we can help the watchers of the Little Talk Show here, if we can help these people cut their bills, save them a bunch of money every month, and also take money out of the cabal's hands, that's a win-win.
Yes. So I just want to go on record that I would never commit suicide, and if anything ever happens to me, I didn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
But that's.
They're going to come after him and kill him for this because it's so crazy.
Those are the kind of threats that there's so many idiots in the world. You showed.
Oh yeah, I did. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can still do that. This guy's boring anyways. Let's see what we got here. Wasn't it like hold on. Easy now. Let's see. I think I can still do it. All right, what we got here? Let's turn it up to about a 6 or 7. There we go. So you have this one, and this one, right? And then you have this one, and this one. And you take this one to this one, and this one to this one, and then this becomes that, and that becomes that, maybe?
One just resubscribed for 9 months.
Thank you for the resubscription. I appreciate it. And then I'll put a little hat on him. Oh, look at that. I want to get with you and take your picture. I think that's why I like Sundrop. Sundrop's a little bit like Surge. Is that the one you're talking about? Is that it? Did we get it? I'm sure I could find it like on eBay or some shit, but goddamn, it was manufactured 6 years ago. They brought it back in like 2016. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do with that. Is it still good?
This lady earlier tonight. I mean, did I say the word idiot? I apologize.
That's all right. We call them that on my show. We're not politically correct. We just tell the truth.
But there's just so much craziness out there, and that represents less than 15%.
The only time I ski is when I sat in the bitch seat on a bench seat in a pickup truck, and I can ski like I'm overland skiing. I'm ready to go. Fucking decathlon or some shit.
Of the nation, there's a good there's 15% totally left, 15% totally right, and there's 70% of us that know the truth.
My girlfriend's favorite soda is Squirt. That's Mariah's favorite bedroom position.
But our voices aren't being heard because they're being censored. And so we are building a platform to let your voice ring, let your voice be heard, and let's get back to the America that we know we can have. And you're talking about the banks earlier. I'm telling you, we see it big time right now. And as we're doing what we're doing, it's difficult to put the money in the banks.
God, this guy sounds like he's sitting on the toilet, dude. This is a Mike Penny special.
But it's a scary time out there for people that have a lot of money stashed away. You don't know where to put it right now.
The best time I ever had snowboarding in my life was a late snow my senior year. We went to, I've never skied. I can snowboard. Well, I used to be. I don't know if I can now. I haven't since a couple years after I was out of high school. But it was a late season snow, and we went over to Beach Mountain. And when we got there, man, it was pouring down fucking snow. But it was one of those days around here where the temperature rises like fucking 50 degrees to the day. So when we started snowing, we were bundled when we started snowboarding, we were bundled the fuck up. And by the end of it, I was in a pair of gym shorts and a cut off sleeveless weightlifting shirt that I just happened to have in the bottom of my duffel bag from like football practice. And man, it was so, and a toboggan because my ears were fucking getting cold, but it was so goddamn warm. And we had so much fun. Like, yeah, the pack began to melt out a little bit and shit, but man, we had fun that day. That was probably the most fun I've ever had. Because I'm not a real big cold person, even though I like to snowboard, or used to like to snowboard.
And you've got some good suggestions. So we don't, like I said, we don't sell advertising. Your biggest sponsor is your wife with your.
We need to do that again. Are you in the Patreon, Journeyman? We need to do that again. We have hangouts every once in a while with just patrons. And if you link your Patreon and your Discord together, it'll let you in the Patreon rooms. I'm behind on Patreon. from where I've been sick. Like I've been sick this last week and a half or so. It was first my throat, my voice went out, and now my ear. But my ear's just about better, so I'm gonna have to catch up on a bunch of Patreon stuff. So that includes some hangouts, some Patreon only videos, and a bunch of shit. But yeah, we need to put another one together here soon.
Our whole business model is developing subscribers, loyal subscribers that want to help save this country. Support.
Yeah, the website's old and out of date.
By going to
that's the website.
.myqstreaming.com.
And you know what, Dave? If you're through sharing your screen, I'll throw this QR code up on the screen, and they can. Okay, great. And let me see here. I'm going to take us off for just a second here, and let me put this up. I will, Dave. I'll be right back with you in just a minute. Okay, just hang tight with me. Okay, let me make this big. And okay, that didn't work. All right, let me. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's see. Share screen. I'm going to share it with everyone. Okay, and
okay. Share it with us.
Entire screen. Screen one.
I think Coke makes
now,
Surge.
You should be able to see the QR code right here.
Burger King had it. When Burger King had it, and I was out of the, I think I probably bought like 10 cases while I was back. But when Burger King had it, and I was out on the road, like I would just eat at Burger King just for the Surge. I think it's even better from a fountain thing.
Okay, just simply put your phone up to this, okay, and it'll say, mine says go to go.com, whatever the site is, you just click go and it goes straight to it. And that's another way you can go straight to the website to get signed up with Q Streaming.
And Brad makes $6 a person.
Down now.
That's awesome, Brad. Coke makes it.
You can watch the replay and get it that way, or simply just go to www.bradbarton.myqstreaming.com to subscribe. And let me put you back on here, Dave, just real quick. I want to, if there's anything else you want to share here before we go, because I know that we're just excited about what this can do for what am I trying to say? For lots of different causes. And I wanted to look through here. So Dave, I'm going to look through here and just see. I know some people had a couple of questions here. Roku doesn't work with it, right?
Correct. You can get it to work, but it's a pain to do. We actually paid them for the licensing, and it's still not through. Eventually, we should be on a Roku as well. But Roku's
eventually will be on Roku as well.
Whole business model is they have all the competitors to us are all on Roku. So we don't want to make it easy to compete with us. So that's why we're coming out with our own stick. We're also planning a set-top box that has DVR built into it. And so actually the TV version does have DVR built in. However, it's saving it onto the Amazon Fire Stick, and there's not a whole lot of room.
Yeah, there's hardly any room. That wouldn't be, I mean, like what you could record 1 or 2 programs. That's not. Okay.
So we're working on a set-top box that has a bigger hard drive so you can DVR. And then the last piece, we're actually working on a TV with everything built into it. So,
okay, awesome. Now, what about
we'll have a QTV soon.
People are asking, now, do they have commercials on here?
Well,
it says you can get it at. So I just found a website that said you could get it at Freestyle locations. I'll tell you what I do get at these. You know what a Freestyle is? Freestyle are these drink machines, which some restaurants have. I don't typically get Surge. If I ever saw it on there, I would damn sure get it. But what I usually get is Mellow Yellow with what's it called? Limeade. Mellow Yellow Limeade is probably the closest thing I could find to like a Surge style drink. It's pretty good.
Live TV, the feed that we get is live from those channels. They have theirs, but the video on demand movies and the TV series, no commercials. So for instance, I watch NCIS. I go back and watch the NCIS. I can watch an hour-long NCIS in 43.
That's how I'm able to grift so well, though. People love my Southern slime.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. My dad would love that. Okay, somebody, one more question here. Somebody said, do we have to have hardwired internet, or can you use a wireless network?
Yes, I'm using.
You can't use hardwired. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Where on a Fire Stick do you plug in the fucking internet?
Wireless here in my house, and actually our internet service is a combination. We have fiber internet and we also have wireless internet. So I'm actually running on the wireless.
We have fiber and wireless. No, you have God damn it! The guy who revolutionized TV, apparently, for only $60 a month, you get everything in the world. Just said we have fiber. We have a combination internet. We got fiber and wireless. No, you don't. You have fiber and Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
else said they don't have cable or TV or anything like that, but they do have their phone and it has internet on their phone. So they could also, again, like I've been watching it on my phone.
Exactly.
I've been watching it on my laptop. I mean, my computer I'm on right here.
And when I travel, I have a modem. It has unlimited data on it. I take a modem with me, and I take my Fire Stick and plug it into the hotel when I get there. I don't want to watch their garbage on their hotel cable system.
Yeah.
So I carry it with me. So people in motorhomes, campers, our whole TV, you can take it with you. People that have their snowbirds, they have cable up north, they have cable down south, and you've got to pay for 2 cable systems. Just take your Fire Stick with you when you go to Florida for the winter. And $59.99 every month. 5 different devices. You can have it in both places at the same time and be watching it.
Move your head over there. We don't want him to use Pastor Dave. Pastor Dave, you got Pastor Dave, his glory over here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, so Dave, you got any more closing comments before we?
Oh, he's got Pastor Dave's QR code. That's who, I think that must have been the original one. That's Pastor Dave's QR code up there. So it does seem like it's true. You could do 5 different devices, but you would either need 5 Fire Sticks or 5 cell phones or tablets, or a combination, 3 Fire Sticks, 2 phones, or 2 Fire Sticks, 3 phones, whatever. I always use my Flixer. I just get my shit.
Man, this is awesome to be partnered with a conservative Christian company that's doing their part in fighting the battle.
We've got some commercials that we've put together to put on your show that'll tag it to them. I don't need.
Mike, your mom's still alive with all that heavy breathing you do? Mama Vader.
Show the commercial, but we'll make it available to you. That'll have your information on it. But go to bradbarton.myqstreaming.com and sign up.
I saw that online, Cubs fan. How to make a Baja Blast with like a Mountain Dew and Gatorade or something else, and Powerade and something.
It's automated. We're ready to bring on thousands of customers every day. So appreciate the time with you, Brad, and glad to get to talk to your group and share this opportunity with them.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. My group are people that are good Christian, God-loving country, USA-loving people, and they support what they believe in. So I'm sure that we'll get a lot of new customers and people to be involved with you and what you're doing. We appreciate partnering with you.
Well, thank you. Our tagline at the end of the commercial says, "This changes."
I wonder what's the parent,
everything. And let me tell you, we're about to change the world for the better. Thanks to people like you. Appreciate you, Brad. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dave. All right, folks. Dave Waddell, CEO and founder of Q Streaming. Dave, thanks for being on here tonight.
Thank you.
All right. God bless, my friend. Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye-bye.
All righty, folks. And, that is that's what it's all about. And so thankful to have Dave on here tonight. He did a great job explaining it. And again, I want to close with, before we say our prayer, I want to close with, I just want to.
What do you think we should pray about tonight? The Cabal TV sets or what?
Little video. Just one more time here. It's just the little 2-minute video of, what am I trying to say? Here it is. Yeah, the fighting for America.
Oh, God, here we go.
Enjoy it one more time before we pray.
We've got all the right in the world on our side, and there ain't no reason to be afraid. And there ain't no reason to not take the challenge head on, because I'm going to tell you who we come from, folks. We don't come from some weak.
I think that's something the MAGA people have cornered. These really weird hop videos where they're saving the world from the British and from evil baby eaters and from Soros. And it's these weird hop videos where they're all in a war and shit. Are you aware that Phil was selling the same thing tonight, but with the EAS? I'm aware that Phil's selling the exact same thing. It has nothing to do with the EAS, but yeah.
Jellyback, spineless, that's not who we come from.
It is weird.
And it doesn't matter what color
it's very weird.
Your folks hail from, how much money
the hop video things, they're crazy.
And at Bunker Hill, there was Americans. And at Fredericksburg and Gettysburg, there was Americans. And at Iwo Jima, raising that flag on Sarabachi, it was Americans. And at Pork Chop Hill, there was Americans. Quezon, there was Americans. And on 9/11, there was Americans who ran towards those burning buildings. That is who you share your heritage with. You do not share your heritage with a weak and ineffective people who cower at the side of trouble. You share your heritage with a strong and brave people who are determined to hold on to their freedom and for the freedom of future generations. Guys, it's time for us to stand up and be that generation. It's time for us to stand strong and proud to remember who we are, that we are Americans. And as long as we stand in the vanguard of freedom in this nation, freedom will survive. Not only survive, it will thrive. Guys, it's time to go on the past. It's time to fix those bayonets. It's time to get ready. We got to fight on our hands. Our fight is not for us. For all those generations that's going to come behind. Let's save America, folks.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
friend. And yes, I saw some comments here, some questions. Yes, OANN, or whatever you call it, One American News Network is part of Q Streaming, also Newsmax, and even InfoWars. And so just thankful to be associated with this awesome company. And as we go here, I want to encourage you to, again, and I'll tell you what I'll do real quick. Let me put it up just one more time for you right here. Let me show you the QR code, QR thing one more time here before we pray. And why am I having trouble here? That's a bad question, isn't it? Why is Brad having trouble? Duh. Okay, because you don't know what you're doing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's, all right, here it is. Okay, so let me get it up right here. I'm going to go back to share screen one more time. This is so, why has everything got to be so hard for us old people? Okay, let me see here.
Oh, good Lord. This playing dumb shit is getting old. I'm just a goofy guy who landed right here, who landed right in here in the middle to just take all your money. I don't even know how it happened. I can sell you some Native American insurance.
Here it is. Okay, screen 2. Okay, and let me put it right here for you. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, you can't see it, can you? Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on just a second. Stop screen. Let's try one more time. Let's do this. Okay, now let's try it. There it is. Now it's going to work. Okay, there's the QR screen right there. You can see it, and simply, again, just hold your phone up to it, and you can get it right there, just like that. Okay, so hopefully that will work. Okay, now listen, tomorrow night, you're not going to want to miss this. Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, we're going to have Pastor John Akwamuchu. I can't remember the man's name, but I got a chance to visit with him yesterday. A godly man and someone that's taking a stand in America for what's right. He's going to be right here with us tomorrow night. I can't wait for you to meet him, and it's going to be awesome. All right, let's close in prayer. Thanks for being with us tonight. Lord God, thank you for tonight. Thank you for another chance to represent you and your kingdom and to represent America, the greatest nation in the history of civilization that you've given us to be a part of. Lord, I pray that you would help us to stand for what's right. I pray that you would help us to awaken others, to get them to open their eyes to what's going on, Lord, in our country right now. We're being hit from all angles. And
Praise you, Jeebus.
That good is going to come, Lord. And we know your word says in 2 Chronicles 7:14 that, if we need to hit our knees and we need to repent.
He called him Pastor John.
You will hear from heaven.
He called him Pastor John Uwachuka.
And heal our land. Lord, help us to be leaders in doing just that. Lord, help us as we go about our business tomorrow, this evening. Help us to
Lord, sell me a lot of TV sets.
To be with President Trump, his inner circle, his family. Lord, protect them supernaturally. Place your angels around them to help them to have the courage and the strength and the fortitude to do what they need to do to get our country back to where it needs to be. And that's one nation under God, under you, Lord. So, Lord, we praise you and we thank you. Thank you for Brother Dave Waddell and his business model, how it's going to bless lots and lots of people and lots and lots of organizations. I ask that you, Lord, just bless it, multiply it, God, and may everything we do and say glorify you. For it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen and amen. Guys, thanks for being on here tonight. See you back tomorrow night. Pastor John's going to be with us on the Little Talk Show 2.0. Good night from Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is Brad signing off.
Pastor John Uwachuka. Uwachuka. Can the bishop get cheap TV? Amen. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Guys, I got to go to bed. My dad's got a wound care appointment in the morning. It was supposed to be his last one, but it doesn't seem like that. He's messed his feet up again. This time, I think it's his other foot, but we'll see what happens. He's also got COVID. So we'll see what happens there. They sent him home with some antibiotics. My sister texted me while we were live, said everything was good. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to support the show while we're offline, please do it. He just prayed for good business. He always prays for good business and correct change, which is a weird thing to pray for, huh? Thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. Support the show while we're offline. ColdRed.fun. If you want to make a donation, more than welcome to. Thank you for the donations coming tonight, plus the new subscribers. I appreciate it. Thank you to all you guys, even the haters. You guys keep my world spinning around, I think, when I happen to see your insignificant ass. But thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Everybody have a good night. Coldbeer.fund to support the show while we're offline. Thank you guys. Oh, hey, Vern. I didn't see you earlier. What's up, man? I'll repost the replay as soon as I can, in case you missed the start of this.
truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away. Burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. To play. Haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. To play. Haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. I'll let everybody know how Dad's doing tomorrow, and we'll see y'all later.